Welcome back to Skydiving. And this week, holy shaving cream, it's time to cut away. I'm Derek.
I'm Whitney.
I'm on fire.
This is Bad Movies,
Worst People. Why aren't we doing Dumbo Drop? I thought we were doing Dumbo Drop, guys.
Well, next, no, what did you watch? Did yours have an elephant in it?
Yes. That's what we were watching, right? Dumbo Drop?
We're gonna do Sky Timber next year too, right? And it's gonna be perfect because it's gonna be the second one.
Second one.
2.
We did 2 Sky Timbers. 2.
That's how in the video they'll say Sky Timber, and then it'll say 2, and he'll come up and do that.
Planning ahead, see?
I love
People
it.
think we don't look too far in the future. It's a year away.
It
Yeah,
is.
and I'll definitely not forget.
Y'all definitely won't be dead.
So, this week, we are here to complete the Major League Skydiving trilogy.
Yes.
With
Is it
two-
This was all an
because it
accident
has-
too, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't plan it that way.
The skydiving part we planned, but the Major League alumni? My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, this is 2000's USA Network original, Cutaway.
Ow!
So, questions and just general discussion about that.
He wasn't in
I
long
watched
enough.
this. Who wasn't in long enough?
The Rod.
The Rod.
I have questions. Yeah, Rod's never in enough. So I didn't know this was a made-for-TV movie the first time I watched it. Now that I did know that, you see the commercial gaps. But also, how was their nips?
There were nips.
There was no nips, was there? There
Oh,
was a
I got
girl in a
tits.
bra.
Yeah.
Oh, I got fucking straight tits, dude. It's when
Oh,
it's
you were there when he
talking
comes
about
in,
when.
Ripcord are.
Go ahead.
Ripcord are under the parachute, and then there's a naked lady, and Cord's got a camera on his head, and Rip's like, it's when Baldwin is
She's
coming
wearing
in
nothing
and-
but a thong.
Yeah, Baldwin comes in. Oh, you missed that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't
Yeah,
see
you
it.
get nips. So I was wondering, I was like, did they film it and then just like for USA, they're like, oh, we got to cut away to that from that.
USA.
Yeah, just cut out the quick thing. I mean, there's a lot of almost nudity, too. I got Boom Boom, slow dancing with a
Strip club.
stripper.
Yeah.
And, I mean, our main girl here, Star, completely naked.
I don't think that was Boom Boom. That was his number 4, which we don't have a name for him.
No, that was Boom Boom.
Boom Boom was number 1.
Then it was Rush.
Rush. There you go.
Ground Rush.
Yep.
These names.
I know everybody's
Cool.
names and numbers.
And but then
Rip
also
and
we have
Cord.
Star, the love interest here, completely naked in bed with a
Fully
more than
clothed.
fully clothed Stephen Baldwin, as if they just had sex, and his shoes are still on.
Well, yeah, he's got to get ready to run. He's used to fucking other people's women.
Do you think his wife was like, you better have 4 layers of clothing on between you and that woman?
I mean, I was looking at his movies, and he does mostly do like really Christian shit now. So maybe.
Well, that's he had a big. I think it was after Biodome, like almost directly after Biodome. Working with Pauly Shore made him go look and find God.
When did he do Threesome? Was that...
Take it from me. I'm
don't
gonna
know.
have a little bit of threesome. What is threesome?
You've brought that up before when we've talked about Stephen
it's a
Baldwin,
Stephen
and we
Baldwin
both
movie.
were like, we don't know what you're talking about.
We'll have to... I think it's got that one dude in it.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yes, her. And it's got
Lawrence
a girl and a guy.
And another guy.
And Stephen Baldwin, and they all share an apartment number 3, a dorm. They're in college or whatever, and then he writes "some" on the side on the door, so threesome. So it's the number 3, "some"
All right.
is the name of the movie. It's from the 90s.
This movie is just like, here's some story, kind of like someone kind of thought about a story, and then it's just like 10 minutes of skydiving, and then like, oh yeah, there was a story. You know what? Skydiving. We have nope, skydiving.
It is the
It's-
loosest of plot lines.
They understand the story because they live that life, so they expect us to understand everything. Which I'm okay with. I much
Yeah.
prefer the montages over dialogue.
This is directed, well, it's written and directed by Guy Manos. It was written by him and his brother, Greg, and it was directed by him. They wrote Drop Zone.
Yeah, yeah.
So this was them going. This started, and Whitney was like, "This is just Drop Zone," and I was like, "Well, it makes sense." The guy's like, "I got one story. They didn't put enough skydiving in my other one. Let's do our own."
Okay, so instead of them skydiving onto a building, they're skydiving cocaine into a party. Very different.
Yeah. And we're not stealing anything. We're just doing drug deals.
Well, they needed us. They didn't need us to. They wanted us to like Tom Berenger, and guess what? We do, and we probably would have, even if he was kind of a more nasty boy. Nasty boy. Why do I call him that?
Nasty.
Yeah, nasty boy.
Don't mean a
So
thing.
I don't obviously have a box office game because it's a
That's a
television
bummer.
movie, but I do have a budget. If you guys want to try to guess how much this
Ooh.
movie costs,
Okay.
Ladies first.
they did
2000.
about 490,000 skydives. So
54.
54 million.
Yeah.
We're in
Jack?
2048.
$9 million this movie cost to make.
Oh man, I'm cock of the walk. That is wild.
Oh.
$9 million, dude. I'm surprised you can even get fucking a Baldwin out of bed for $9 mil. Fucking
I mean-
their family name actually was Bedwin.
What the
because
fuck
they were
was
sleeping so much?
Stephen Baldwin doing in 2000? Nothing. They called him and they were like, Tom
Church.
Berenger's in this movie, and he was like, all right, maybe that'll help my career.
Thank God Tom Berenger's in this movie because he's actually bringing what I think is a good performance, and maybe we're getting Lamist here.
No, I think it's actually pretty good. I don't
Okay.
think it's a Lamas thing. I'm trying to think back to the movie now. I'm picturing it in my head.
No, Berenger always puts us all in it.
Because, I mean, Baldwin is, I think, the weakest spot. Everybody else I kind of expect. All these guys that are jumpers, I expect nothing out of them.
So like when he gets fucking whatever happens to him later in the movie, he gets a brain injury ? He's playing like this, starting to go like
cutting
senile
it away.
kind of. He's like he goes to the wrong plane and shit. I have a picture. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, because he has a brain
Yeah.
injury. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If
he
you're
is
watching on video,
concussed.
you can see him though. Like he's acting. Stephen Baldwin is just like, I think I'm supposed to look sad.
Yeah, even the moments where Stephen Baldwin's like, I don't know where I end. And that's called Keanu Reeves. I don't know where I end and the other guy begins anymore. I'm cutting away. Like, it's just always a flat fart.
Oh,
It
for
is.
Stephen Baldwin voice, you just do a normal white guy voice, but you go like this. I gotta do a movie. I'm doing a movie.
I gotta do a movie. I was in Biodome. I had dreadlocks.
I like skydiving. Look at me go.
Ah, it's just so, he is so flat. I do like Star because she is a poor man's Diane Lane.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and she's also
Like, I
in,
kept looking, I was like, I
Those
know this
eyes.
chick.
Those
she's also
eyes.
in nothing else.
She's in a movie with Lance Henriksen we guns to be watching called Lost Tribe. It looks terrible.
Oh, I looked at her IMDb and I was like, all these movie covers look like fake movies, and I didn't click them.
The Lost Tribe's the one that looked like Predator.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense
But as
that
I
it
kept
would be a fake
as
movie.
I kept thumbing,
or a
it had
secret
Lance
movie.
Henriksen. I was like, whoa.
So there wasn't a whole lot of background information about this movie other than that the guys are skydivers. But I did find a thing that said that there is
They can make a hell of
apparently-
a movie for $9 million.
There's apparently a real world drinking game in the skydiving community that involves taking shots every time a character in this movie uses the phrase "cutaway."
Oh, you're gonna be drunk.
You're gonna
So
be dead.
I
if you're
was
doing
counting.
shots.
I think I probably missed some, but I got 14.
Yeah.
I should have counted.
That's a lot.
I can't do
that's a lot of
14 shots after I've drank 10 gins.
14 shots in 104 minutes.
That sounds like you're gonna poop yourself at some point.
I'm gonna
The
vomit
guys from
everything.
the guys from Drop Zone are gonna come put shit in your underwear. We get the name Drop Zone popped in here too.
They
Oh, yeah.
did say drop zone quite a few times.
Yeah, yeah, it's theirs.
They almost said terminal velocity too.
They
Well, but luckily it would have been vertical terminosity. So.
True.
Keep in mind when we talk about this, because we didn't think about this. We are going to at the end for our final episode of Sky Timber kind of stack these up against each other,
yeah.
and I think maybe as movies instead of as skydiving movies, that makes sense because our final one is not much of a skydiving movie.
No, it does have at least one skydiving scene. We ran
Yeah.
out of movies. Because there was
We need
5
time.
Mondays.
Yeah.
Could have done demo drop.
Oh, we got
didn't
one.
know.
We got one that pairs well with this movie because we're gonna have a Rodman double feature.
Only problem is nobody from Major League is in it that I can think of. Let me look into it.
What's his name? Mickey Rourke. Was he in any of the major leagues?
No. No.
All right. Well, then no, we got nobody. What about the guy from Hot Fuzz?
Nick Frost?
No, the
No,
priest
the-
guy.
the-
He's been in other stuff we talked about.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he was in Indiana Jones and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's in the Major Leagues.
Major League 4, back to high school.
There's only been 3. There's only been 3, and the third one's a banger. If you have a bad movie podcast.
So this one starts out with this awful 90s computer shit of like, it's just tippy tapping away.
boy.
Just give us
DOS.
this to give us this information up front that they turn around and give us again in the immediate scene following it.
It's just showing how many aliases he has, how most people don't want him to go back undercover. Also, lest we forget, I think we're about to find out, he's a customs agent.
Yes,
Yeah.
U.S. Customs.
Like this whole movie seems like he should be DEA, ATF, FBI,
Yeah.
any TLA. You are a U.S. You don't even have a fucking 3-letter acronym, pal.
I
That's how I know your
you're gonna
agency's
run in
not
and yell,
legit.
U.S. Customs Investigation Agency. Fuck, we need a shorter thing, guys.
Well, CIA was
USCIA.
taken.
Nope, can't do USCIA.
Well, yes, it's Vic Cooper that we're looking at the computer profile of, who's played by Stephen Baldwin, who we
Kind
will
of.
talk about again because he's in Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas.
Viva Rock Vegas.
Sorry.
I also forgot until I looked at his IMDb that he was the MacGyver smoker in Half Baked.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I read that and I was like, holy shit, he was.
I believe it's right around Biodome time because I believe he has those little locks.
Yeah, I think he probably just walked away from Biodome and went and did that cameo and then came back.
I could do your cameo. We'll have to talk about Biodome at some point because as much as I really do enjoy that movie, it is bad.
It is made in Arizona.
And there we go.
And it does rule.
It does rule, but it is bad. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So look forward to February of next year.
I always do.
It's so it's Vic Cooper and his boss, Lieutenant Brian Margate, actor activist Ron Silva.
He's a welcome back, right?
He has to be.
I think we just talked about him.
No, he had to be in something. I
I
know we haven't
think
done Time Cop
No,
yet, but-
the only things I really recognize that are movies that like would be here is like Time Cop and The Arrival. You know what? Let's see if
maybe not.
Let's see if the internet knows. Letterboxd would know. I typed in actor activist Ron Silva and nothing came up. No, I'm just kidding.
He was a good activist, by the way.
No, but we did watch Ali together, and he's in that.
Why
Maybe
do you
that's
guys
what
keep
I'm
saying
thinking
that?
Because that's what it's a joke from another podcast, but it's 100% true. He's not just an actor; he's an activist, and he had been. He's rest in pictures, by the way.
Yeah,
he
he
was just
passed away
surprisingly
in, like,
one of the like not
2009.
surprisingly, but like he was one of the good ones.
Yeah, he was.
You
He
know?
was a political activist when it was a big thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know the other podcast Jack got it from. I just know every time Ron Silver comes up, which is a strange amount of times, he says actor activist Ron Silver. And now I have to say it too.
Yeah, it's
okay.
just what happens. I think he should be recognized. Like if it was like actor skateboarder, I would say that too. Actor skydiver, Mike Jeter.
Okay.
Oh, well, speaking of actor skydiver, I think most of the stunts in this, I mean, obviously they're using stunt people for the crazy shit, but
Sure,
we
you bet.
see Stephen Baldwin, Tom Berenger, Dennis Rodman.
Well, dude, how are you going to fake Dennis Rodman? We're running into the same thing with Shaquille O'Neal at a smaller scale.
But we see all of them. I mean, they had to have faked him when he was doing the plummeting thing. Either that or they just used a dummy.
Well, we don't know how big he is. Like we need to have a big person when there's other people around him. When he's just doing the swoops down, you
Oh,
could have him.
yeah.
You don't know how big something is in the sky.
He does look like he has 8.5-foot arms while he's falling. But, like,
Well, he does.
you see these guys actually skydiving in this movie. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like the other ones. We do get the low angle green screen close up thing
Sure,
and stuff like
that's
that.
so they can talk.
But we see that I saw Stephen Baldwin's cheeks flapping back in the wind. Like, and that's not, I mean, they did it in the wind tunnel and they could do that, but
Also,
it didn't
you could
look
see
like
the
they were doing
horizon
that.
of the Earth. Like,
yeah. and we can see their faces. So it's pretty impressive for that the USA original programming has more actual like famous people skydiving than Drop Zone or Terminal Velocity combined.
Famous is on the lower end of famous. We love them. You're talking to a person that has owned multiple Dennis Rodman movies on multiple mediums. Because
But-
once it went from VHS to
He was my
DVD,
favorite.
I didn't get that.
I didn't say
Basketball player.
I didn't say
Bulls.
movie stars. I said famous. If you say Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman, everybody knows who you're talking about.
Yes.
If you say
If you say
Stephen
Tom
Baldwin,
Berenger-
most people know what you're talking about. If you say Tom Berenger, anybody over 40 knows who you're talking about.
There you go. There's the caveat I needed.
But this came out in 2000, which was 25 years ago, so it was only people over
That's
20.
true.
You were good to go.
That's true. I think that's how you get this $9 million budget. Like, all right, we're doing casting. You're good, but are you willing to actually skydive? No? Bring on the next one.
Yeah.
But
There you go.
basically, the thing here is they're trying to bust these people for bringing in drugs, I guess because they didn't go through customs.
But they want their piece.
This seems like a DEA job, but either way.
Yeah, right. Or
And that's what
almost
he's
anybody
arguing
else,
about.
Derek.
He's like, DEA thinks they're going to get this case, but it's going to be ours.
He just wants he wants customs to be cooler, but he couldn't get he tried to get a job for the DEA and they were like, no, thank you.
No,
not
you're a
mentally
wild man.
stable.
We don't need you. Yeah. You're going to be doing the drugs, not enforcing them.
But like they bust this plane and there's no drugs on the plane, just a attractive woman who gets stripped down to her skivvies for
Yep.
no reason I can detect other than
Oh, I think we know why. Mr. USA himself got on there with his big cigar and was like, "We got to see boobs. We got to see nips, sir. This is going to be on your USA network, Mr. USA. All right, get as close as you can to nips. Put her in a bra and ice her nips up. Let's go."
Yep.
I mean, this girl is flying this plane. She's like a drug pilot. She shows up later in the movie too. But she's flying this plane. She's got her like jumpsuit, sure.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm going to go fly a plane for a drug deal today. I'm going to put on the sexiest lingerie I can find at my
It
house.
was just white matching.
This is
panties
not
and
her
underwear.
sex-
No,
sexiest.
but this was like, they had like the fucking like, I don't know, there was like lacy shit and strappy shit. It
I
wasn't
don't
just
wear
like
enough
normal.
sexy things for you.
This is not what a person wears when they're going to work. This is what they wear when they're going out
Well, and
for
if it
drinks.
is,
No, sometimes.
if it is, you usually have a layer over it.
It is something you wear when you're going to work if you work at a place where you spend a lot of your time hanging off of a metal pole.
You don't know what it's like to be a woman.
Wait, you're
I
saying like
don't.
she's welding skyscrapers in New York?
Sometimes I would like to wear something pretty, so I feel pretty, and then that makes me a happier bartender.
I've actually heard that from multiple women too.
You
One
dress
of
for
them being
yourself.
Carla from Scrubs. Sometimes I just need to feel good about myself, and wearing this thong makes me feel good about
I don't
myself.
know. It just seems
Sexy
weird to
women
me.
wear sexy underwear
It's
all
the
the time.
matching thing. It's like it's super lacy. This is something you wear when you know someone's going to be taking it off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, if girl has matching underwear and bra, she planned on being seen naked.
This
Yes.
is her racket. This is her racket. She's like, if I get fucking frisked, someone's gonna get a boner, and then I'm getting out of jail.
But she knew that. She also knew that it was coming. It was coming any day now. So yeah, she planned.
Well, you
on-
saw what she was wearing. It was definitely coming any day now.
Oh, it's coming any minute now. Let's talk about Stephen Baldwin's ridiculous disguise. Ridiculous.
This fucking beard.
Do you have a shot of it or no? If
No,
you don't,
it's
that's
so
fine.
hard to find pictures from
It's
this
a
movie.
glued on. Of course, it's a glued on beard
It's
goatee.
a merkin, dude.
No must. It's a merkin. He went down on somebody with a merkin, came up, and he's like, "I gotta get to set, film." That's it.
If you guys are interested, go find our post about the episode. That'll be on Facebook or Instagram because I'm going to have to take screenshots from the movie because I could literally only find like 4 pictures on the internet from this movie that weren't in
tracks.
VHS quality.
But yeah, it's. I
Like
bring it up
share.
because way down the line at the end of this movie, she sees him. She looks back, and Berenger's like, "Yeah, he's my number 7," and she's like, "All right, whatever." Not that's that weird looking grungy dude from the beginning of the movie that had a ridiculous merkin glued to his chin.
Yep.
Yeah,
Weird.
well, maybe she's not very smart. Skydiving break.
Skydiving break. We'll
Sorry,
be right back.
It's been 10 minutes, guys. We have to have a
Was
skydiving
that so? Is
sequence.
that going? Is that going to commercial? Is that what you saw?
Maybe, I don't know. It just felt like it was like in the movie, they're like in the middle of something important, and then it's just like skydiving.
Yep.
Like they were
Did
just
you
like,
have
it's been 10
commercials?
minutes, guys. No, we
No.
didn't have. We watched it not with ads.
Oh, okay, because it's on Prime.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
said available with commercials, but I didn't get one. So I'm wondering if I bought this.
You didn't get a start or a finisher?
Well, you might have bought it because
I had to start over.
I might go buy it because I don't remember if I said last week, and I wrote it down so I could say it this week, and I forgot at the beginning. But this is on Prime with ads, only with ads, which is the reason I refuse to subscribe to the ad-free Prime because they have certain movies that still have ads. Fuck that shit.
It's because it's on those fucking like Freevee channels or Tubi.
But it's also on. No, this is straight up on Prime, but only with ads, not Freevee or whatever.
Sometimes it's through those channels. Like I know
Oh.
it's still on Prime, but it's like it's that they have the rights to it. I don't know.
But it's
I didn't get a
also
commercial.
it's also on Stars, but only on Apple. So if you have Apple and you have Stars, there you go. But you can rent it for $4 or buy it for $6. So I think
Yeah.
you might own it because you can buy it for $6.
For that price, I bet you I
Yes.
do.
Yes, you would have.
I'm gonna buy it. This movie was a fucking hoot.
Sky Timber's such a fun time of the year.
Definitely had fun this month, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
I will be looking forward to because we record early. I'll be looking forward to August from now on because of Sky Timber. So thank you, Tom Berenger, for giving me a reason to live.
All I gotta do is get through these kids' movies, and then I can watch people jump out of planes.
Oh
for a
man,
month.
now I don't look forward to July.
I mean, that's always been your thing.
That's true.
We live in Arizona. No one here looks forward to July, dude.
Well, then he
I
also.
know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's my birthday.
It's his anniversary.
We did
of
George
being
of the
born.
Jungle for. It's exactly.
But anyway, like, yeah, they bust this thing. There's actually shrimp in it. He's in trouble. IA is gonna investigate him because he's the one who told them that this was the plane, and they think he tipped off the pilot. Something.
Yeah.
So we cut to him
You got your
hanging out.
handprints on her butt.
We cut to him hanging out, and these little kids come running up to him, and they're like, "Help Joe! He's stuck on the roof." And I told Whitney immediately, I was like, "It's a cat." Or some stupid, because he starts parkouring up the side of this building like we're watching fucking Missing in Action again.
Right? Definitely better than Missing in Action.
You want to give this an extra star?
Yes.
You put a rocket launcher fight in the sky while they're fucking parachuting. That no
Fireworks
one's
gone
done
bad.
that in Sky Timber yet. No one has done that where it's a fucking a gunfight in the middle of the sky. Get some balls or sword fight.
There's gotta
No,
be.
there was he in Terminal Velocity, right?
Yeah, Chris McDonald was shooting at him, but there wasn't like a gunfight.
No, well, he.
I'm
what
thinking
movie
like
where
just them
he's, like,
falling
he's got the
together and
gun?
just like
Oh, it's
exchanging blows.
Point Break, where Keanu has the gun, and
Oh, that's true.
Bodhi's like, "You gotta drop the gun or pull."
But again, he's not firing. We need people firing. I need a Matrix style gunfight.
Well, we had
That's in the air.
fireworks, and that's close to.
I don't know why you are defending this.
But he gets up to the roof, and it turns out Joe isn't a person or a cat. Joe is a parachute army man. He gets up there. It's a parachute toy. He throws it down to the kids, and then we have voiceover in his head of him saying, "That was the last plane out. I was there. I saw it loaded myself." And it's like the eureka moment.
It's so dumb because I mean, obviously we know it's a skydiving movie, but even if we don't, he kind of like spells it out. He's like, "It was there, and then it wasn't. This is the last stop. They couldn't have just disappeared." Like, well, yeah, they can. 100% they can. And I thought it was gonna be even dumber, where he was gonna be sipping his little coffee and then watching somebody skydive on the beach and just be like, "Whoa."
You thought
Yeah,
that would be
kinda-
dumber? That feels less dumb than making him parkour up to a roof to throw some kids their G.I. Joe toy.
No, because at least he has a chance of falling.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also our first skydiving stunt of the movie, so.
Ooh, big facts. I lost the cap to this gin, so I think we have to finish it now.
Do you need assistance?
I might need assistance.
So he goes to this drop zone called Flyboys. He's looking up at these people skydiving. It's obviously not all happening at that moment, but he's looking around at people doing all these different like crazy skydiving stunts, like, you know, different kinds of dives and whatever they do.
Somebody had a skyboard, all Power Rangers.
Yeah. But I was like, there is no way all of these people are skydiving at the same time, because it's not
Yeah.
like it's not like the star that we get in this movie throughout the whole thing. These are all independent people. It's like, how did you put 7 planes up and you're just like, all right, everybody crisscross and don't hit each other?
I mean,
You know what you're doing, right? Okay, cool.
you can have 7, like what would it say, 9 people jumping.
Oh,
in
in
the
that
time.
sky bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, but these
Yeah.
are all, I don't know. It's just so, I guess it's just the way it's shot because
Yeah.
they're very clearly different groups. So it's like, it's weird. And also only one of them ever lands. So I guess the rest of those people are in limbo forever.
They hit a tornado and they're just stuck up there forever, just waiting to fucking
Skydiver.
die.
Oh, another skydiver. I think that's the same one.
We have some debris. Debris.
There's that couple with that little family sitting there, like trying to judge who he is. Lawyer, chef.
Lawyer? No,
UFO.
I'm thinking child services.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
No,
call him
I know he's what's the daughter say? I think he's health department, dude.
yeah. Health department.
Yeah, and then he's
And
all
then Woofo
woofo, yeah, because he's all shocked by the skydivers, which we find out
almost
is
walks into a propeller. This movie's almost fucking over as soon as it starts. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, look at the.
we find out that's a skydiving virgin, a woofo.
Yeah,
Because woofo you jump out that plane for or something.
It's dumb.
It's
It is
dumb,
dumb.
and racist, so that's fun.
yeah.
They could at least made an acronym like, why the hell you falling outside?
But we meet Star, our love interest, played by Maxine Bonds, who was apparently in a movie with Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, that's
she
about
does
it.
it for me in this though.
She's a cutie.
Fine. She's cute.
She's
she does her
cute as a
acting.
button. She looks like she doesn't shower, doesn't smell too bad doing it.
Right.
Oh, these people don't shower. They all live in this drop zone.
Yeah, you just
didn't see
fucking
one
go in.
shower scene.
No, because you just go into the lake. You're good. Fresh as a daisy. They air bathe, much like Benjamin Franklin used to.
But this fucking guy is supposed to be this expert undercover agent. This is his 50th undercover mission. He's got 1,000 aliases, whatever.
Hold on, didn't say he's an expert, just says he does it a lot.
She asks, "What do you do?" He says, "I'm in computers and sales and internet stuff."
Stuff. And it's not
Internet
even-
stuff.
It
Your
was the
delivery
beginning
was
of
so
the
much
internet.
more convincing.
It was the beginning of the
True.
internet.
But still, like, the .com boom was already almost ending. Like, we were about to, everything was collapsing at this point. All those .com stocks and all that stuff. And he's like, "I do internet."
Yeah, Derek's delivery was more convincing than his because he's like, what do you do? I don't know. Sales? Computers? Internet stuff? Stop asking me questions. Show me your boobs. I'm Baldwin.
I know he tries to kiss her so many times.
Dude, they are already trying to fuck. right
She's as
now.
horny as him too, because like she's
Well, she's
like,
just trying to get
what
the
am I gonna
sale.
At first.
to a degree? Because
Yeah.
she's like, dude, what are we gonna do? You're gonna be strapped to me like this. Fetish unlocked. And he has a problem because he's used to being in control. So am
Oh,
I.
do you think
Yeah.
she flipped and was like, "Well, I'll take the other person because he was asking about the pilot."
Yeah.
because we see the
100%.
pilot.
That's
and
what I
she
was
gets all
thinking.
butthurt.
Yeah, because she's flirting with him, as we said. He sees a picture of the blonde, and he's like, "Who's that?" And then she's pawns him
Fuck you,
off
you're
on
with Rush.
Rush. Yeah, ground.
And I
Rush,
mean this-
according to the credits.
I mean this with love. Like she's the other chick, the pilot, kind of like a bimbo girl. You know what I mean? Like she got the big fake boobs. She's a rock hard body. She's got the pink in her hair. So this chick Star, who's supposed to be much more of a plain Jane, down to earth, I wake up looking this cute kind of girl, is like I'm the nice girl. I've lost guys to her before. So no, we're done. The fact that you're looking over at her, asking who she is, while I'm talking about being strapped to you.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Strap yourself on.
Yeah, bad timing. You know what? You're gonna go up for this jump. Ask when you get back down.
Yeah.
But by the time they get back down, they're in love, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Because he paid off some old lady.
We also
$10.
see in the background we see him land, I think, or he's just fucking with his chute. But it's Randy Turbo Kingston, played by Dennis Rodman,
Ow!
who we'll be seeing again next week,
Yep.
and at least one other time, and then I think we're out of movies.
He didn't do very
No.
many, did he?
He's
He
done
did Simon Says,
yeah.
and then there's another one that he did that I cannot remember.
Was scrolling through his stuff, and I saw other things, but almost every one of them, he is Dennis Rodman. So I think it's like cameo shit.
I own 2 movies of his.
2 of them.
One was Simon Says. 2 of them.
Simon
remember the
Says,
one,
Double
though.
Team, and this, and I don't know.
Oh, there was another one that was like, it's very much like Simon Says. It's probably the exact same plot, different Dan Cook role.
But so they go up for the jump.
You could have put Dan Cook in this role. Hey, why are we jumping out of a perfectly good airplane? there any 16-year-olds down there?
Actually, before we go up for the jump, we also meet Tom Berenger because he just comes fucking bombing into this fucking drop zone and almost takes out Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
There's
Baldwin's
a
like,
really
what the hell
weird
was that?
close-up of because he's holding a bottle of water and he dives and throws the water in the air, and it's like a close-up of the bottle of water, but it never lands. It doesn't hit anybody. It's
Berenger
entirely
has it.
unnecessary.
Yeah, Berenger has it.
Oh, does he?
'Cause
Berenger
he's
has it.
Oh, okay.
That's why,
because
because Baldwin's
Thanks for
looking
the
around for
refreshments
it.
or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, enough of the refreshments. Let's get to work.
Oh, I thought he was just like, "Fuck you guys, you're standing around. Let's get back up there."
To a degree, but he's also like, thanks for the water, bitch.
Oh,
You
okay.
fucking woofo.
Okay. So yeah, they jump on. We find out that Tom Berenger, Redline, is the
Redline.
He's the know-it-all. He's telling the pilot what degrees to put the plane at. He's telling Rush.
I said 5, not 15. Put it back.
Or not Rush. This is Boom Boom on the camera, right?
Yeah,
He's
Boom
telling
Boom's on the
Boom
camera.
Boom like, "Oh, use this aperture instead of that because the sun's going down." And
You
Baldwin,
know who he is. Sorry, the
Boom
character
Boom?
is Discount Bodie. No,
yeah.
Redline.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, I see the line. I see all the lines, actually. I see your
Yeah.
filming line. I see your jump line. I see your flight line.
I mean, in
'Cause
more
they
than
allude
one
to
way.
it.
From the newer Point Break, not.
Yes, yes. I'm
okay.
sorry, the newer.
Oh, I was even thinking from the original because I have that in my notes later. But like the whole, the
I mean, it's
reveal,
both. It's
the
both.
reveal is that he knows about the drug smuggling.
Yeah.
But the whole time, Stephen Baldwin's like, no, it can't be him. It's this other guy. It's very much the Point Break thing, except for it goes for the whole movie instead
For
of
sure.
for 10 minutes when he's like, it's the Nazis, and then they bust the Nazis.
Yeah.
And
I think I was focusing too much on the word line because that was the Point Break second one. Like, I see a line. There's a moment in this where they're talking about how he can jump out of the plane faster than anybody else because he doesn't need to see. He just gets there. He feels it. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
almost
he can
supernatural because everybody else that does it needs to see a trajectory. Go ahead, Whitney.
Because you can feel the air movement differently. I'm sure he's just picking up on everybody's vibrations. Kind of like a bird.
He is much like a bird. Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger.
Man, I got to get me a bird and name him Tom Berenger real quick.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right
Fake.
back. Going parrot shopping.
Stephen Baldwin pays off this old lady who's going skydiving with them so that he can switch and jump with Star.
And Star doesn't really notice. She's like, all right, ma'am, let's make sure you can test your bladder control or some other statement about
I think
old
it's
people.
just more like because Rush is the other instructor, and he takes the old lady, and he just kind of laughs, and he's like, okay, because he knows what's going on. And so he's already going with her.
He's
He's got
already
her
gone.
strapped in. So she comes up, and she's just like, okay, ma'am. Like, she's just like, you want to be,
All right.
you want to be Mrs. Silovitz or whatever that you can
Yeah.
be. I think it was Mrs. Shipley. I think it said in the credits. But either
Ooh,
way.
Shipley's good. Shipley's good.
But they do the jump. It's the thing from our opening video of Stephen Baldwin screaming and flipping.
Real stunts, man. Real stunts.
When they get down, I don't know, 5.5 hours later or however long this, because it feels like it takes them she pulls early, I guess, so they can, because it's, I guess you got the new people, you're showing them, look at all the beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's a fun back and forth. He's like, it's great up here. You can see everything. But the line that gets me in a good way, she's like, isn't that like sex? And he's like, if it is, I've been doing it wrong. Like, fuck, dude, this is the most fun I've ever had. And I've had a lot of really weird sex. Trust me, I'm a recovering Catholic.
But like, I like as they're going down, the chute's already open. And that's when Tom Berenger just goes fucking zipping by on his little
Yeah.
skyboard. Because that's his thing, hence Redline. He goes as fast as he possibly can until the last second and then pulls his chute.
He's afraid to die, but he's more afraid of somebody going faster.
Yep. We learned that.
They land on the beach and they almost kiss. And Rodman and Rush and all the others pull up.
No words from Rodman yet. Just
Nope, he just has mostly this movie. Rodman's performance is much like the picture I
as
have.
much like Steven.
That's Rodman's performance. It's just a disapproving look.
Yeah.
Even on the poster, he is disapprovingly looking at Stephen Baldwin.
What year is Double Team?
97.
Oh, so he regressed. Because this is him not being able... He's never been a phenomenal actor, mind you, but he's better in Double Team than he is in this.
Maybe he was doing less drugs. This is after the heyday.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he was actually skydiving in this one. So maybe he was sober.
He seems like someone that would enjoy skydiving.
Exactly.
I guarantee you this isn't the first time he's done it. He skydived in a basketball. I saw it.
I also guarantee you that he brings his own wardrobe. A mesh fucking tank top and a
What the-
black snakeskin cowboy hat. They didn't have that in wardrobe.
Oh,
I was like-
exactly. Just like Double Team. Those are his clothes. They just got like fucking chainmail over a mesh shirt with like a fucking cowboy hat on. I'm like, what is happening?
I immediately
Whatever
thought
he
that
wants,
Jack
dude.
wanted this outfit.
Oh, for sure. If I had the body to wear this, dude, that's all I would wear.
You have the body to wear anything you want.
Thank you, but no.
Body positivity, bitch.
I'm body neutral.
So Ron Silver sends Stephen Baldwin off to
Talk about actor
learn-
activists?
Yeah. To learn about skydiving from Delmira, who I'm assuming is the one you told me not to look this up.
Correct.
Who is Casper Van Dien.
Yes.
I thought that would be a fun surprise.
Well, it's funny. So I didn't do the actors before we watched. I looked up IMDb after. But I was watching the opening credits, of course, and like I saw Ron Silver, and I was like, oh, maybe that's the one, because all I knew was the three that are on the poster.
Right.
So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe that's the one Jack was telling me not to look about. And then I saw Thomas Ian Nicholas, and I was like, I hope that's not the one Jack told me I'd be happy about. Who could possibly care? And then at
Me.
the end,
I was like, it's the rookie.
at the end with the fucking hammer and Casper Van Dien, and I was like, oh, that's the
See,
one.
I pulled a Whitney the first time watching it and didn't see any credits. So all these faces popping up were me. I was like, whoa, is that Stephen Baldwin?
This is the first time Whitney's ever read the credits, because it started and she was like, who the fuck is Ron Silver?
Well, you might know him from his acting, but you might also know him from his activisting.
Activisting. Well, we know I'm a huge activist.
But Casper
true.
Van Dien, the star of Starship
Huge
Troopers,
Activist.
which is one of my favorite movies, even though it's not great, but it's awesome.
It is great. It is great.
He's also
You're wrong about that one.
He's also in Alita Battle Angel. He's one of the mutant people that has like the not mutants. Has like the
Cyborg kinda-
cyborg shit. Yeah,
They went full General Grievous.
yeah. He's got like a you
Gotta
can
watch
see
that again,
you can
I
see him.
guess.
He's like shirtless. He's got like a thing in his eye, like he's in Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, you know, Book of Boba
Boba
Fett.
Fett.
Apparently, he's also in 114 other movies. I was like, whoa! I knew he was.
How
in
many of them
two.
are theaters?
One? I don't know.
Yeah.
Starship
thought.
Troopers and Alita Battle Angel.
Oh, that's what you mean by theaters. I was like, Broadway acting?
I would love to see a Starship Troopers the musical. The bugs are attacking. My friends are fucking fracking.
Whoever's playing Neil Patrick Harris is like, I have to stick something in this bug's vagina mouth.
You mean Neil Patrick Harris? He loves the stage.
Oh yeah, I guess he could just do it.
Who do you think is spearheading this fucking musical?
He's fucking 60
We're
and he's
talking
like, yeah, I'll
NP
play a high
We're talking
schooler.
NPH here. Yeah.
But Casper Van Dien is basically playing his character from Starship Troopers at the
Yes.
end of the movie, once he's a tough guy. Except for now he's in the Army, not the Marines.
In the Army now.
Because he's screaming about how he's the best and da-da-da. He takes Stephen Baldwin into a wind
I
tunnel.
am the greatest.
He takes him into a wind tunnel to train him. And like Stephen Baldwin's like, what, this makes you the best? He's like, no, I make us the best. And then he jumps on this wind tunnel. And this has got to be a stunt person, obviously.
I would agree.
But this guy just jumps in this wind tunnel and just starts doing these twists and twirls and spirals.
Sky
and I was like,
ballet, dude.
That looks so much fun
It
because
does.
you're
Yeah.
not plummeting to the earth. I'll do the part with the big fan.
I wanted to
Oh
at all.
man.
Because you know what? If that fan stops working and that net rips for some reason and I like fall through the fan, it'll still be spinning fast enough to chop me up. I don't have minutes to think about my death before I hit the earth.
To quote Classy, you don't want to think about all the bad shit you've done on your way to die.
Exactly.
Should have called my mom more.
I'm falling down to the earth and I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have posted that last episode. Plop.
Right?
Oh no, how are they gonna know to like, share, and subscribe?
But he knows about Red Line. He's like, a lot of people say he's the best, but I'm the fucking best.
I'm
and
the
then
best.
it's a weird montage.
See this
I'm
jawline, dude?
the greatest.
You see this jawline? I'm the greatest. That's why he's so cocky. He looked at himself in the mirror.
But this is a really weird montage set to one of the worst songs I've ever heard. It's like this wind
I think this is
tunnel.
when I text you.
Fart rock.
I had to look it up. I Shazammed it or I Googled
It's the
sounded it.
fartiest soundtrack for a month of really weak soundtracks. It's the fartiest.
Yeah.
It's by the classic 90s or 2000s group N-Train.
Oh,
Nobody knows. But
No.
it's like a weird montage because it's like the wind tunnel training, drop zone school stuff. You see Thomas Ian Nicholas running around with his orange hair.
because here's his plan.
And then
Sorry.
but also Starr and Baldwin in this montage fall in love. He does a solo jump. Like that's the whole montage. It's like let's get to the next part of the movie. Let's skip a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what his plan is he has the customs, because of all the pull they have in this country. Customs is talk the army into teaching him how to skydive so he can learn faster. Because otherwise, it's going to take him years to develop just with these. What are they called? The Speed Stars.
Yeah.
Well, this
It's a speed.
Miami
Star.
Speed
Speed Star
Stars
is what they're doing, and then I thought you were talking about the Army team. They're the Golden Knights, much like the Las
Right,
Vegas
okay,
football
Golden-
team, right?
I've had a couple Golden Knights. Not with a K.
Same.
But like, he does all that stuff to train about free falling. So like, he's impressing all of them right out of the gate.
Even Redline, because Redline's like, he did this after 80 jumps, and she's like, try 18.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he has this thing about like she's freaking out at first when they do their first solo jump, and she's like, he's like a prodigy, and the guy's like, yeah, at free fall, but he still needs help with steering. And then we go back to the montage. He beefs it
A
into
great
the lake,
montage.
and then my favorite one, he's just hanging off the side of a garbage truck.
He's got this look like. I love it. That's the best shot of this fucking movie.
It's a
Stunts
living.
be damned when he's rolling past on a garbage truck stuck to the side, because this movie knows how to take out the trash, and it's the lead actor.
It's crazy though, because all the story stuff, a lot of it happens in montage, where they just skip entire scenes and hope
Yep.
you'll follow along.
Because you do.
However,
eventually.
it's still an hour and 44 minutes. I should have got a stopwatch out, because I'm going to say of that hour and 44 minutes,
Half of it
at
is-
least half was just skydiving,
Yeah.
including montages.
Which, for people listening, that's not a complaint.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's not.
I mean, a lot of the stuff they're doing isn't the crazy exciting like adrenaline skydiving stuff we've seen in our other movies so far.
Right.
But they'd show them doing all this crazy. It's a skydiver directed movie, so it's like people doing parachute stacking things like pyramids and like hanging off each other and doing like dances while they're skydiving
We get the
upside
tandem.
down.
We get the tandem one where the skydivers put their legs together and their chutes go out.
Yeah,
Like, that's a fun fucking little buddy dive.
Right?
yeah. It's a pretty good advertisement for skydiving. If I wasn't terrified of plummeting to death.
This is the least action movie we've had of it all. Like, it has a gunfight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one.
But again, that's not a complaint. That's just me saying, like, the action of this is the skydiving, where our other ones have skydiving plus fights, plus gunfights.
Yeah.
Or it's a gunfight plus skydiving.
But not yet.
No, we've.
Only one person's ever had a gun at a time. I guarantee you there's a movie where people are jumping out of a plane and shooting at each other.
There
I
has
just
to
can't
be.
think of
Hong
it off the top
Kong
of my
has
No,
head.
I was saying the movie
Hong
was
Kong
a gunfight
or India made it.
with skydiving.
I don't understand.
It's fine. Cut it. Shaboinga.
But yeah, like after he's impressed by it's only 18 jumps, whatever, he's giving him all these pointers and doing all this stuff. Redline is, and
He's
he
criticizing
leaves.
him, though. It sounds like criticism.
Yeah,
I mean, it is.
He leaves, and Star's like, dude, that's not bad. Redline doesn't talk to students. He must see something in you. But of course, right after this, Rodman confronts him, and he's like, 18 jumps my ass. That's kind of his big
Yeah.
line of the movie.
Trying to fight him. And Steven's like, I'm not fighting you.
Yeah, because Dennis Rodman just tried to fight you. This dude's like 6'8".
Probably, yeah.
He punches fucking Stephen Baldwin, and Baldwin like kind of like gives him a little like toss over kind of thing, and then he's like, "Well, I'll see you on the flight line," and just books it the fuck out of there.
Dude, he's like, no way. If that guy if he bear hugs me, I'm fucking dead.
I've seen Double Team. He knows karate.
I did say, I
Does he?
did
I
call
think
it-
so, if I remember
Is he
right.
trained by monks?
I did say somebody was going to die, though.
Yeah,
Beginning.
Yeah. Did you have any idea who, or you just knew someone?
I just knew someone was going to die because of how he was climbing the ranks. And I was like, well, someone's going to die so Boom Boom can get back in.
Yeah.
Also, I know they all have cool skydiving names,
Is
whatever.
it Boom Boom because he shit himself?
I was going to say, don't call me Boom Boom, dude. Like, oh, that's Boom Boom. Why? Well, because on his first jump, he shit his pants. Also, he just quit his
Twice.
job, or maybe that was Rush. I don't know. But
No, it was
Everybody
Boom
just
Boom.
quit there. These are all cutaways.
And that's
Even this little kid who's like a young,
He's in
what do you
college.
call it?
well, he's a prodigy of sorts because
Prodigy.
he's in college, but
He's writing his
probably like
dissertation
14.
on something.
On Redline.
Oh, and Jack, we mentioned Thomas Ian Nicholas with his orange or pink or whatever color.
Oh
hair
yeah,
that was,
he's
Dave
either
Lowe
Rip
hair.
or Cord.
He's Rip.
He's Rip.
And his friend Cord is played by a guy named Philip Glasser, who you
Is he in
wouldn't
a
know,
band?
except for he is Fievel
In
in
all-
them their Fievel mouse
All
movies.
of the Fivels.
I've never seen a Fievel before. Like in live, I've never seen what he looks like. Oh my gosh.
He's in a few movies I saw. That was the thing I recognized. He's in stuff that's live action, but he does a lot of voice work.
I was distracted because they were dressed like a Limp Bizkit album.
Same with right, and then same with the Prodigy kid. He's been in a shit ton of shit. A lot of it voice acting, but a lot of like
Okay.
He was in Picket.
Single-
He was one of the
Picket
kids in
Fences.
Picket Fences.
Um,
I've
oh,
never
yeah,
seen,
yeah.
but
so
So this is who you're getting for cheap.
yeah,
People
Well,
that have worked, they know how to fit in your little system, but they ain't gonna cost you nothing. $9 million budget. Good God.
'cause Whitney knew he was from a show.
I thought it was from Step by Step.
Step by
one of
Step,
the
but it
little
ended up
brothers,
being Picket
the nerdy little
Fences.
brother.
I
Yeah.
could see Step by Step because I haven't seen that in long enough. There is a generically white nerd, but Picket Fences, yeah, with Tom Skerritt.
So he
Or
goes
Skerritt. Skerritt?
Scarrett.
Skerritt.
So yeah, Vic snoops around, finds some information about Turbo, goes to meet with Ron Silver, and I was really hoping they would just keep meeting on this basketball court because they meet here
Why
twice.
not?
And
Why not?
So he walks out here wearing like a fucking Kangol hat and whatever Stephen Baldwin is dressed like.
He had a bandana.
He goes back and forth. He's got a Cypress Hill bucket hat at some point. He's got the bandana. I mean, he is doing his best late 90s. It's not even new metal yet. It's that like, you're unbelievable. Oh, like that's his look is that song.
He's a big fan of the New Radicals.
Don't skydive. You've got a reason to live.
Just
Cut
stay
away. Oh, there you go. But yeah, he goes and meets with Ron Silver. First of all, he shows up with this folder that he stole. He's got it like
It's in his
tucked in the
butt.
back of his pants. He like
Grab
does
it.
a little quick thing, turns around, so it's like a sneaky like here's the
stick
file,
it
like they're
in.
undercover, which
Come
he
get it.
is. But then Ron Silver just snatches it, and then just immediately in the middle, it's just like, I'm gonna read this file. It's like
It makes no fucking sense. Here,
Zero.
look, Derek, I got you this microfilm. Cool. Let me project it onto this wall where everyone's walking past so we can see what's on this microfilm.
let me project it up in Times Square. We're gonna see what's going on here.
Yeah,
There we
right?
go. I'm going to cast this real quick here to the Best Buy.
But like the big thing here is Baldwin's like, this money's got to be coming from somewhere because none of these people have fucking jobs.
They're all a bunch of bums. Have you smelled them?
I'm
They
just
smell like
wondering
they don't
how much
work.
each of these jumps has to cost. I mean, aside from fuel, it doesn't cost anything, right?
You don't go out skydiving dressed like that on a weekday.
On a weekday.
I mean, the fuel's the big cost. Because repacking your chute, it looks like they're doing it
They're doing
themselves.
themselves.
You need food to eat. Food and fuel. That's it.
So
You gotta pay the
fuel.
pilot.
They need a
But this
lot
pilot's
of
probably a
money.
cutaway too.
Yeah. But like they're getting lots and lots of like that first drug deal we see should be enough to cover fuel for months.
Yeah, but then
What
it
did he
also
say at
costs,
one point?
It also costs to get into nationals.
Sure,
Oh.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true. You got your
okay.
fees. You got to maybe repair or replace uniforms. But what is it when he does the first job with Baldwin? He's like, "What did we get tonight?" He's like, 100 jumps.
Yeah. Not even think
So-
about it in money because that's not what he's there for, man.
He doesn't think about it in money. He's a fucking monk. Thinks about it in monkey.
But so Baldwin goes all in. He shows up at the thing. He's like, he's got a bag. What's in the bag? My life. I'm cutting away. Shot.
Oh,
And like, I
Pie face.
I just turned to Whitney and laughed. I was like, so they're all just like, yeah, he's cutting away. He's joining us. He's done 18 jumps. He's ready to
Yeah.
just give his life up after 4 days of skydiving.
Right?
some people get addicted really quick. Ask heroin. Like just sometimes.
All right, hold on. Heroin. Do people get? Just kidding.
Just kidding. I use the other arm.
You can't see the veins in this arm.
Well, you're right-handed. You can't stick a needle in with
I'm
your
over
left.
here trying to do a needle with my left arm. I just keep missing.
He's all jabby jab.
The nurse that works for our doctor's office,
I
who's
love
very
her.
delightful, by the way. Love Mo. I have the tattoo on the forearm, and she always, every time she takes blood, she's like, I wish your vein was on the heart so I could just stick that guy in the heart.
Right?
Like I'm like, you're having fun with your job. Like she said it one day. She's like, oh, that was really morbid. It's like, no, I dig it. It's distracting me from the giant needle in your hand, so keep going.
I know Derek was getting blood drawn one day, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks like a good vein." And she's like, "Are you a phlebotomist?" I was like, "I want to be."
I'm a phlebotomist, hip hopopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless.
I'm an amateur phlebotomist.
I'm an independent phlebotomist. I haven't been picked up by anybody yet, but it's kind of I'm a hobby phlebotomist. If I have to really say,
A free
My
agent,
heart's
if
just
you will.
really in it.
free agent. I'm a rogue phlebotomist.
I just phlebot people.
Vampire, okay? Just give me your blood.
Oh, is that why Tom Cruise is Lestat? Because it's kind of like phlebot. He's a Lestotomist.
I'm the first naked one. I'm phlebotomless. Take your pants off and let me get some blood.
There we go. Get that femoral artery, baby.
So, Tom Berenger's like, hey, welcome to the crew. He puts Vic in the Speed Star formation, which kicks Boom Boom out, which I thought was going to be a bigger thing.
No, but
they
everyone's
kind
tired of
of
him
do.
shitting himself on the way down, dude. Boom, boom, you are out. We finally have a guy that doesn't leave a fucking smoke trail of crap.
It's always slowing down the formation of the group.
Also, I told you got to stop eating protein powder straight up, dude. You got to mix it.
Don't snort the protein.
Spoonfuls. A spoonful of protein powder helps Boom Boom go down.
Every time an Egyptian tomb opens, it's coming right out of your butt.
So they do their practice, but we find out that like Star is very upset in a plot line that doesn't matter because she's the first female speed star and
On the team.
the rule is that there's no romance on the team, so she can't be with Stephen Baldwin anymore. And then when they land, and then they're doing this
The
montage.
immediate next scene, they're holding hands.
Yeah, during the montage of team practices, they're watching their video and holding hands. I'm like,
It's a cut scene, and I'm fine with it.
well, and they act like they're sneaking around the rest of the movie. Like when we see her naked later, and she's like, "You better go before they see us." But then just in a moment that's just dropped, Tom Berenger's like, "You guys want to fuck around? You're gonna find out." Like that's pretty
Yeah,
much
fuck
it.
around,
Like,
find out. He only
So-
put that rule on because people are going to get jealous. Because it's 7 guys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get jealous. I mean, Rip and Cord are going to go jerk each other off listening to fucking Limp Bizkit, so that's fine.
they're like,
They're gonna
he
touch
said no
Linkin Park
romance, but I don't
tattoos.
actually love you, dude. I just want to jerk it. I just need a jerk.
Actually,
buddy.
I don't love you. I'm just horny. God, if I had a nickel every time I heard that.
How
I
many?
have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
Hey, it's 2 more nickels than you had.
It's true.
So at the end
Come
of
on,
this
Island.
montage,
I have nickels, Greg. Can you bill me?
at the end of this montage, Vic gets moved up above the smart kid Cal. So it's like already like it's like, all right, well, we skydived for a day, and well, you're better than this 12-year-old that we have with us. So
His real name's not Cal, not his Christian name. That's his nickname. It's short for
Calligraphy.
calcium.
calligraphy.
Short for it's calligraphy. Dude, that guy, man, you got some fancy ass writing. So everyone's like ripping on him. Look at that guy's got calligraphy. Well, calligraphy. What's up, calligraphy?
because he got his start with them doing like skywriting. He's got
Okay.
like the smoke coming out of his feet, like Charlie
See?
Sheen in
Calligraphy.
vertical terminosity.
Or it's short for Caligula because this little boy dirty. He's got some hormones. He's in college. He's just like, yeah, boy.
First time he jumped with them, he was like, "So we have an orgy now, right, guys?" And they were like, "All right, calm down, Cal."
Raging boner.
Everybody else's boner helped break the speed, the like break a little wind in front. Does your boner help you break wind? Is what I'm asking.
And Boom Boom was like, "What about breaking wind?"
I think I got down here first.
What, you guys gonna call him Cal, not Fart Pants? You calling me Boom Boom?
Oh, boom, boom.
At night, Vic is doing more sneaking around. He finds like a satellite navigation thing and it's a night vision binocular or monocular of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
And Turbo's shit. But then Turbo comes out, takes the car. Vic has to hide. He goes back and this is where Boom Boom and Cal. This is the only time that's Vic getting
Hold on,
traded
we're not
up.
going to get away from. We're not going to get away from this secret special agent move that he does so that Rodman doesn't notice him. Because
Hiding-
Rodman gets in the car, he just ducks on all fours like a Sphinx pose.
Yeah.
And then like Rodman drives away and he's just stuck there. Like he looks right at the camera like, I look ridiculous. It's
Well, they-
And
so
I swear
fucking
Rodman
funny.
looks at him.
Well,
when
they
he gets
do a
out.
thing. Rodman gets out of the
He-
car and then turns around and looks, and he doesn't see
And
anything.
now he's gone.
And when they cut back, Stephen Baldwin is coming out from behind like a
yeah.
door or something. So
Yep.
yeah, he went down on all fours and then somehow got up and got away fast enough for Rodman not to
It was
see
just
him.
the stupidest, like, this is what they teach you in custom school. Table.
I learned this. Anytime there's a nuclear attack, you get under your desk like this.
The only way we can take down Robin is if I give him the old table maneuver. You're going to push him when I yell table, right? Okay. Don't make me look stupid just sitting there looking like a table.
But like the only time his moving up in the ranks really comes to fruition of any sort until much later in the movie is here because Boom Boom and Cal are sitting around the fire and Vic shows up and they're both just like whispering and like and looking over at him and like just he's like, you guys just gonna sit there and talk shit about me? Meh.
Well, then he's
then-
like, it's not me. It's Redline making all the shots. He's the one doing this, not me.
And we do get like the Point Break like cult thing kind of here because the kid is like, no, Redline's not doing that. No, it's like they're all just like Redline
We
can't
understand.
possibly do anything wrong. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, Redline. And I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong, but he's making these decisions.
Yeah, no, don't blame our God.
But then someone says, one of them says, what
Great
about
earring, that Tom Berenger.
Right?
Just one big left gold hoop. I love it.
one of them says that Redline makes sure everybody can jump. He pays for all the jumps, and that's when
I think
Baldwin's
it's Boom
like,
Boom, but
that's when
it could
Baldwin's
be.
like, I thought Turbo had all the money because he saw his big gold watch and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, Turbo, Redline, same thing. So that's
Yeah.
when Stephen Baldwin's like, oh no, is my friend involved in drug shooting?
But the little
Drug-
shit
drug
talking,
shooting?
drug shooting. The shit talking so quick, dude, because Boom Boom and Calamari are instantly like, well, look, here's how this works out, and they come in this way and yada yada, using like beer bottles to elaborate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just kind of disappears, but it's fine. It gets us
Yeah.
to the next skydiving scene. Actually, before that, they go back and meet at the fucking basketball court again. And this is when I told Whitney, I was like, I hope that Ron Silver just worked for one day at this basketball court and Stephen Baldwin just kept walking off camera and putting on he's like, all right, take off the bandana, put on the bucket hat. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, every time he needs to meet him at this basketball court with a different hat.
All right,
Yeah.
get rid of the album cover for the band Lit, and let's move on to the Young Radicals. That's the set dressing we're doing now. Thank you.
Next one, backwards red hat. I want to fit in with Rip and Cord.
What do you
Well, I
have
do
that
like-
says Crazy Town?
I do like that they start meeting at the track instead.
Yeah, that's where they go after. I was kind of
I mean,
disappointed.
that's funner, but I'm disappointed too, especially because you like very bad boys. You could have had like Joey Pants is just throwing up buckets because activist Ron Silver does not fucking make a bucket at all.
Ever.
But the thing here is, Vic is like, if I can get in on their drops, then we can take down everyone. And Ron Silver is like, you're getting closer, but you're not close enough. You know how it happens? That's how it happens.
That's how you get it. Because 1% of 1% is 1%.
I know what he's saying, but the way it's written is like, you know how it happens? That's how it happens. It happens. And I'm like, what? Like, I understand because I've seen an undercover cop movie before.
Yeah.
But like, this is so poorly written dialogue wise that it's just like,
I think that's why I prefer the montages.
We're not blaming activist Ron because he is doing the best with that line. That's a fucking hard line to chew.
this is where we get the scene where Star and Vic hook up. She's completely naked. He's fully clothed.
With shoes.
I just take it out of my pee hole for a little bit. Is that okay?
I'm going to pop it out and pop it back in. Well, you're wearing all black. You know we're going to be able to see the residuals. You know what? It's fine.
I think it's blue.
I'm in.
It dries up and his crotch is just all crusty.
Oh, God.
He's like, that's fine. It'll all blow off on the next jump.
Is there any black lights in this movie? All right.
Hey horror friends, welcome to Tomb of Terrors. I'm Old Man Brad, your guide into darkness. Here, every episode is a journey into horror. I'm digging up the latest releases, having conversations with the filmmakers who bring these nightmares to life, or sometimes dragging in my friends to explore cult classics, like Bruno Mattei's Cruel Jaws. There's something spine-tingling around every corner. So whether you love a bloody Italian slasher, a chilling ghost story, or those hidden treasures scattered throughout Tubi, this tomb has something for every horror fan. Just dim the lights, cozy up in a blanket, and step inside. If you dare.
Hey, mister, I got an extra $3. I was wondering if there's any way I can spend it.
Have you heard of Patreon?
Never heard of it. What is it?
You go to patreon.com/worstpeople, give me your $3, and you can listen to a bunch of stuff that's way too inappropriate for your age.
Oh, but I'm actually pretty old. I just sound like this. It's like the Benjamin Button thing. But anyway, I was going to ask you, what if I got my mom to give me a couple more bucks and I could, give you more money?
Oh, that's even better. You can get ad-free with $5.
$5?
You also can get access to Latchkey Vids, our TV recap show of forgotten 90s garbage.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that is, but I'm excited for it.
You should be.
So $5 is all I need, and I get no more of these commercials?
No more commercials.
No more commercials.
Oh,
you get
boy.
to hear us talk about a singing cop show and more.
Well, golly gee willikers, Mr. and Miss. Thanks for all the information. I'm going to go see if I can find a mom to give me $5.
Let's go beat that kid up and take his $5.
Oh, no!
And Redline goes to Vic's tent after he leaves and is like, all right, now you're moving up to third. And that was Rush's position. So now he comes in. He's like, hey, we got to talk.
Yeah.
And so they get drunk at a strip club but it's closing down and he's dancing with a stripper.
We missed a scene here. They filmed a scene with strippers. I'm betting you, because it's a shot. The trope that I hate as a bartender. It's a table of like 30 empty shot glasses. I'm like, first of all,
Give
you're
them to
over-serving. Second of all, you're showing that you're over-serving. Third, how many glasses does this bar have that each customer just gets to keep the amount of shots they have?
Well, you see, they actually went through the script and counted how many times they said cutaway, and each of them got one shot.
Stephen Baldwin's just fucking hammered right now.
This is when he found Jesus. He was like, I got to change something.
God, dude, I did 26 shots in 3 scenes.
But
Cut
like,
away.
Rush's thing is, he's like, you've still got some kind of issues, something you're holding on to. You got to be able to do whatever it takes, whether it's legal or illegal.
Yeah.
And Baldwin's like, oh, good, it's not Red Line, it's Rush. What are you talking about? Illegal. And then they fucking base jump off a fucking power line
Silo?
antenna, whatever this thing
Yeah.
is.
Something.
But it's just so funny because as they're skydive or base jumping down, and he's like baffled. He's like, "What are we even doing?" I'm like, "You had to climb up there."
You didn't just wake up here, did you? Oh, maybe he was that drunk. This is him coming to.
He's sobered up as right when they jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his moment of clarity after drinking. Every time they say cutaway, he's like, and that's when I woke up on top of a fucking water silo with a parachute strapped to my back and some guy named Ground Zero. I knew I'd fucked up.
I thought I was about to hit rock bottom, but luckily my chute opened.
I thought I was going to hit rock bottom, but he moved out of the way just in time. Yeah, that's right. I jumped with a guy named Rock Bottom.
But so that's it. So it's not Rush.
Did you think they were going to kiss?
Yes. Did I not say kiss, 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 kiss?
Stephen Baldwin just
should've.
kisses everybody he jumps with.
Well, no, it's fucking,
His nickname
what's his
is
name?
Smoochie.
What's the other guy's name? Not Boom Boom?
Rush.
Rush. Rush is the one who like grabs him and like I was like, oh my god, he's about to be like not only am I not the robber, but I am a robber. I'm a thief. I'm gonna steal a kiss. Smooch.
They call me Mr. Steal Your Boy.
They call me Mr. Boombust.
So they start throwing around a bunch of numbers. And we find out later, I was like, what are they timing? Because they're talking about how the Army team did a 16 and the lead guy hit 160. And I'm like, okay, 160 I get. That's the speed.
Sure, that's easy.
But I was like, what is 16? Is that the,
I knew that from the gate because he even says, he's like, we start the timer at the person coming out and then the timer and the last person. And then you, or when they...
Did they explain that?
Yes, they did.
Where was I?
Typing something. I don't know.
Just on
Boom
IMDb.
explains it.
I was waiting for the next fucking skydiving scene. I was like, oh, they're talking again.
Derek just checks out. Well, all right, so here's what we got to do here, Tolbert. We got to move on from the... They're jumping again. Ooh!
But his punishment to Star and Vic for fucking against the rules and because Vic is his
Being too slow.
next guy or whatever is that he has to do terminal drills. It's almost terminal velocity.
So close. Dude, bad punishment, by the way. That's like somebody catching me smoking weed and being like, now you got to smoke this whole fucking pack of joints. Like, okay. Because their punishment is go back up there and skydive more.
Yeah.
Okay, we love skydiving. Have we established that we fucking love skydiving in this movie?
Yeah,
as
but
a group.
It looked like in that montage they had to piss in a bottle, grab food, and get in the plane, take off one chute,
Sure.
put it back on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That they show throughout that montage that it's like it's drills of jumping. It's like they get down and like they're taking off their chutes and there's Rip and Cord with 2 new chutes and it's like get back up there.
And then they
and
have
it's
to
got to be exhausting.
They have to repackage everyone at the end.
That's the big one. Is at the end of the night they're like, "Here's all the chutes you fucking used. Now
I was gonna
start
say
packing."
because you tell me I get to jump and you're gonna hand me a new chute. Okay, but nope.
Yeah.
Now I have to pack them all. That's the part that sucks.
everyone that you've done.
It's Rodman's worst
Bummer.
performance of the movie because he's the one who shows
Which
them.
is
It's
saying
it's
something.
a music-based montage. He doesn't say anything, but he takes them into the tent full of chutes and he points to them and he does what's his name? The Jeff from Miami Connection. He does like just a slow hand out thing. I guess people
I
who are
don't know
listening
what
can't
these
see me.
chutes are doing here.
Exactly. Like the way he points is like so stiff and like this is for you. Soon this will
Hey,
all
he
be
was known
yours,
for-
except for that dark place over there. We don't go there.
He was known for his rebounds, not his deliveries. All right,
There you
it's not
go.
the mailman.
Whew.
That was Carmelo.
We've got
Where did you drop
a
it?
rockin' awful new metal song throughout this montage, and you better believe I shazammed that one too.
Was it Rip and Cord doing it?
As a group called Cell Dweller doing a song called Symbiont.
Oh, dumb on
It's-
every term,
It's less awful than the last song, but it's still awful.
but not by much.
Well, that last song was like, let's do like soft new metal reggae. Like it was such a weird combination, and the whole thing was all about how
It
like
was the
we're all
Goo Goo-
one or whatever.
It was the Goo Goo Dolls covering Bob Marley, which is something no one needed to hear.
No one ever.
I said it, and I'm upset.
But at the end of the montage, we find out their punishment's over because Vic hit 168. He's a fucking madman.
Guess what? He's now
You're a
number
madman.
4.
Yep, he moves up to number 4,
Moving on up.
and you know who gets pushed down?
Star.
So now she's a sad.
She's used to being a top.
Yeah.
But no, like this group has bought into the idea of the jump, like the competition jump.
Yeah.
I don't really get why they are shitty about being moved away. We are trying to get better. We're getting faster.
That's
He's
what I
faster
didn't
than you.
understand. I didn't understand why everybody was so
I know your
angry.
ego's hurt.
Yeah, it's ego and it's posturing and it's like it's all that stuff, but it's like if it's going to make the team better and you're doing a team-based skydiving is like a solo sport, but this is a team-based
Yeah.
thing.
And then
so,
Rip and Cord are like digging on her, and she's like, "Shut up! You're fucking next, dude."
Yeah.
and then just like
No,
and then like he's like, "Well, what do you do if that happens?" He's like, "I won't care." Like they're just the stoners. They're the Bill and Ted.
They are.
Well, they're the crazy ones because their skydiving caps have like dreadlocks on it.
Also, wouldn't they be faster if they took those bitches off?
He's wearing like
Probably.
a felt thing with giant felt spikes sticking off of it.
I
It's
would have
like,
actually loved a scene with Redline, like, you want to win? Take that goofy shit off your fucking head. Get in line. Get in uniform, you punks.
What does this look like? A game? Does this look like we're having fun?
I had Dennis Rodman take his nipple rings and his cock ring out. He did that for the team.
But
You
he put
wear
them
that
back
stupid
in because they were
jester hat.
actually so heavy that it made him fall faster. And
God, what gauge do you think it is?
his cock
Oh.
ring?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the low number bigger or
Yeah.
23? Is that a big?
No.
All right.
double
That's
zero.
what the double
Oh,
zero is big.
Low numbers. I'm an idiot.
23 is what you
Double zero.
basically get gun ear piercings with. I dated a guy who had a 0 gauge PA.
Oh, I know the PA.
Could you put your hand through it?
Number 2
No,
pencil.
it's 0.
So you could put your pinky through it.
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah.
I do like Rip and Cord like talk after when they're talking shit and like they're still laying on the ground and one of them insults the other one. He's like brown noser, and then it's like nose asser, brown kisser,
ass kisser.
ass kiss nose butt. Like it's
Salad tosser.
And then they have sex
and then they have sex.
with each
sad for
other.
those things
If that
I
wasn't
said.
clear.
You know what? I saw those stupid skydiving videos you make. They suck. I'm sorry. I said those things about those skydiving videos. I'm just so scared. I'm scared of skydiving alone. I wanna skydive all over.
Choose you. And over again.
He goes for another meeting with Ron Silver. This one's at the racetrack, and
Anyone ever tell you stick out like a skydiver?
he stick out like a skydiver at a horse track.
As somebody that wears Hawaiian shirts on the regs, I appreciate this line where he's like, "This is just who I am now. This is who I am right now. This is who I am right now." Sorry, dude. I'm a skydiver. I don't have a real job. I just jump out of airplanes for fun. Hawaiian shirts are the least of my concern.
Yeah.
But he's still in denial here because he's telling Ron Silver like Redline doesn't seem like the type. It's all turbo, like. And this is where in my notes I have written Bodie right after that because that's that whole thing. Like, no, it can't possibly be him. He's just so charming.
Yeah, but he's not doing it. And that's what we learn when we find out that he is only doing it to fund all of this. He's not doing it because he enjoys doing it.
It's slightly altruistic.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's like, I just want to make sure all of my people can jump. Well, I guess it's also greedy because he wants the best team. And the
Yeah.
best team is the one that can just practice day in, day out.
Well, yeah, because your biggest competition is the Army skydivers whose job is to skydive.
Yeah.
Right.
They get
Right.
paid for it.
So
Like these
no,
guys
we
are
paying
these guys
them
are
to
not
do-
getting
Yeah.
called into active combat very quickly.
And they should.
Well,
they're
man,
the ones that
you
are
know
should
what?
be shooting
2001 though.
guns.
I was like, they're a year away from getting called into active
Yeah, they might
combat.
be skydiving into fucking into Afghanistan soon.
This movie ends with Stephen Baldwin being
Well, we
like,
go to
next
Iraq
year the
first.
Army's going to do this. And I was like, no, they're not. Next year, Casper Van Dien's going to be in Afghanistan.
Something tells me that the Army's not going to repeat this next year. If I was a betting man.
But he's getting all absorbed in his skydiving thing because he wins at the racetrack. He gives the thing to Ron Silver, and he's like, "What you bet on? You bet on number 8? I can't just do it out of nowhere.
You bet on number 8?
You bet on number 8?" And he's like,
You
"Yeah,
bet on number 8?
8's always the fastest because that's Tom Berenger's position."
And
And that's
Casper
what-
Van Dien's.
Diarrhea said, what's his name? Del Mariah?
Casper Van Dien.
Casper Van Dien, sure.
Diarrhea?
It is something like that. Delmira.
Oh, okay.
No, that jawline.
So they go up to jump, and like literally right as they're about to jump out of the thing, Redline just goes up and grabs Vic, and he's like, "Nope, now you're one more position up. All right, everybody.
Yep.
I know you didn't practice for these positions. Go."
I mean,
Oh,
I thought
he
the same
pulls him
thing.
back 2 more because he keeps ripping cord together.
Oh, okay.
Which is smart.
Yeah, because they
You
have
don't
to.
you don't separate Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
No.
That's how you get somebody Tweedle killed.
thing one and
but
thing
wouldn't
two.
wouldn't you know your own position pretty well and not position 7 or you're moving forward, so position like 5? I feel like that would fuck you up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I guess I didn't catch that he pulled him 2 because that's when Dennis Rodman's like, "Well, that's the furthest he can go, right? Like this is about you and me, man." So
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, he was in 4. Did they cut the scene where he went to 5?"
No, he just
But
pulled it
that
back
makes
2.
sense. He went past, Tweedledee and
Rip
Tweedledum.
cord.
That checks.
So they do a jump. They find out that the Army did a
16.
15, or no, this is where they do a 15-second, 15.15. They keep doing them, and the Berenger's like, "We're stuck at 15."
Yeah.
And like he said something in the movie. I don't know if it's already
Put your
happened
cock
or if it
ring
happens
back in.
later. But he was like, people used to think it was impossible to do sub 20. I changed that.
Yeah.
And now they're sitting here going 15 is not good enough. Well, it turns out it's not, but
And well, when we get I was gonna say when we get the end of the movie is a giant jump in time, like records.
yeah. They do another one, and this is where he's like, I'm going to have Turbo and Vic both jump at the same time, position 7 or whatever, 6.5, I guess.
They're racing to see who's going to be 7.
yeah, basically whoever gets to the group
This
first
is the
gets to be
part that
7.
I blinked, or no, Zoe had come in, so I didn't see Rodman hit his head.
It is a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
It's literally like they go out the door, and like there's a shot out the door of the bay, and you just see like him just real quick go bunk. And then it's like cut away to them, cut away, take a shot to them falling. So, and I was actually kind of confused at first too, because like Rodman's plummeting, and so I wrote down that he had gotten knocked out when he jumped. But I swear to God, there's a moment where he looks behind himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the skydiver does. I don't think the character does.
Yeah, but he's falling like uncontrollably. He slams into the formation. We find out later that that's what kills him because he broke his neck when he's crashed into them. Vic tries to save him, can't reach him. Redline gets there and pulls his chute at the last second. But when they land, Turbo's
He just
dead,
drops.
Yeah, he's fucking just dead weight.
and Dennis Rodman is off to another party.
Bummer. Yeah. He's like, can you write me out of this movie, dude? Carmen Electra's throwing something, and I'm going to try and get in there, if you know what I mean.
Right?
So, much to his chagrin, they have to bring Boom Boom back in. So Redline's like, all right, shit pants, you're up.
All right, it's your turn. It's your time to shine, shit pants.
There are 30 people living at this drop zone camp, but
Yep.
these are the only 9 people who could possibly do this, I guess.
8.
Well, because Boom Boom made 9 because they had to push
Nobody
him
else
out.
is good enough. Everybody else is like, I love skydiving. That's the only thing I want to live for. But Redline's very specific, and I'm not good enough.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. And for some reason, everybody's mad at Vic
Yep.
for this thing, and
Because
he's
he is going on like nothing happened. He is
because
like, all right.
that's what Redline does. He's taking the lead. He's following the lead.
Well, I think people maybe suspect foul play from him. Do they? I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know, but they're all just like they're pissy with him. I mean, it does not carry on like a lot of plot threads in this movie. It's like for this moment, he's like, "Why are they mad at me?" And then we cut to the next scene, and nobody cares anymore. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a little heart-to-heart with Redline, and he's like, how did you go so fast enough to catch him? I was going balls out, and I couldn't get him. He's like, because fear is holding you back. Fear of dying.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
That's the line I said earlier. You're not afraid of dying. I am, but I'm afraid of losing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, so you're my number 7 now. You need to be my partner in everything, and we need some quick cash to get to the Nationals. So let's go do some things that Turbo had set up.
Let's go do crimes.
And Stephen Baldwin's worst delivery, fucking Tom Berenger looks at him and goes, this is the real deal. And he goes, so am I.
I am a U.S. Customs agent.
So am I.
Via con Dios. Both of us.
I was telling Whitney, I was like, Thomas Ian Nicholas just did American Pie the year before this.
Yeah.
So I was
Okay.
like, why isn't he in like a real movie? Like, why is he in
Because he
this
got
USA?
to skydive for free. He
That's
got to
what
get paid
she said.
to
I was
do
like, I feel
skydiving.
like his agent didn't get all the information. Is what I think happened. Like, they called and they're like, "Oh, we have this movie. We want. We would love if Thomas Ian Nicholas would be in this movie with us. Who's in it? Oh, well, we've got Tom Berenger. We've
got
got
a
Baldwin.
Baldwin,
It
a
just says
Rodman.
it just says we've got Baldwin, and they're like, Thomas Ian Nicholas is like Berenger and Stephen.
Professional?
Sorry, Alec Baldwin. Oh my god.
Professional basketball player.
Yeah.
You think it's Michael Jordan?
He shows up to set and he's like, "Wait, that's not Alec. Is that a Baldwin?
What the fuck Baldwin is that?
Who's this
Why does
blonde
Adam
motherfucker?"
Baldwin look more related to Alec Baldwin than Stephen Baldwin?
What Baldwin is that, and why are the front of his pants all white and crusty?
No, I
'Cause
think
he only
that
has sex out of his dick holes.
I think he knew what he was signing up for.
Yeah,
I think so, too.
But yeah, I guess
He
it's just he's like,
he
this will be
literally
fun.
is just, if you watch him, he's just there having fun. Like
Yeah.
he and his buddy they're just having fun. They could care less.
He's a real life Cutaway. He's like, look, dude, if you want me to be in your movie and I just get paid, I don't have to pay for the jumps, I'm in.
Maybe that is his buddy too. Maybe they're actually friends. They were both child stars to a point. Because he was in the one you said, Rookie of the Year, and Kid in King Arthur's Court, and other kid was Fievel.
Fievel
Mouskowitz, if memory serves me correctly.
Yes.
Correct, it is.
Somewhere.
Go on.
So we get another montage of drug
there.
jumps set to the
Drug jumps.
Ron Price band Buckeye playing Nobody's
Okay.
Business.
Okay.
Your band is literally the Ron Price band Buckeye. Like, is there another Ron Price band and that's your location?
We've run into this before. Are you Ron Price or are you Ron Price Buckeye? We've had a
Buckeye,
booking issue
Arizona.
very similar.
Do we have a Buckeye?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a Buckeye.
I thought it was
That's where
an
the
Ohio
funk
thing.
junkies are from.
Ohio has Buckeye trees.
Oh.
We have a Buckeye, the city. Well,
Some-
city. The municipality.
The quaint little hamlet.
It's bigger than an incorporated
It's
township.
bigger on the inside.
It might be worse than Yuma.
It might be. But yeah, there's this montage of drug jumps. Well, the first one, I just love that there's nothing said about this. They land at these twins. We find out are the Castillo twins. But you've got like mobster twins that are running shit. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me this story. Like, if you're gonna cut anything, get rid of all this fucking U.S. customs shit and give me the skydiving drug world.
Yeah.
I want to see these two fucking twins ordering cocaine via phone delivered by skydiving.
They each say one word. Like they go back and forth.
Yeah, like Tomax and Zaymont.
Like we,
It's G.I. Joe.
Need
the
cocaine
delivered.
now.
Bitch! Dude, all of a sudden the cocaine gets delivered and all of a sudden you can see a fucking Pizza Hut parachute coming in. Like, hey, you know what? It's just a good delivery system. We're not going to miss out on any money. So you want a hot pie and a 2-liter? You hit us up, dude. We got a fucking blimp up there just cooking these things hot.
Pizza insurance does not apply if you order skydiving delivery.
Yeah, no shit. That's
Dude,
what
you
need. Your pizza just got lost because your driver got your skydriver just got launched into a tornado. We will not be seeing him again. His family does want to say sorry that he dishonored you.
You know how Amazon was talking about doing like the drone deliveries?
Yeah.
Scratch it. Skydiving deliveries.
Well, you
They
can't
already hate
control
their
where they're gonna
employees.
go.
Oh, you could figure it out.
You can't
figure it
control.
out.
With
You-
the drone, you can control
take
it.
the
With
there
weight up.
is
You
a-
just push 150 people out carrying packages. They'll get there.
If you have a concussed, drugged up Tom Berenger that can hit a fucking launch pad, a landing pad anywhere he goes, somebody else could too. He's concussed and Vikinged out.
And Viking didn't.
But we get his real name in their little conversation, and I
run for
didn't
president.
quite get it, but it's something along the lines of Tapipana
It's
Gelatitis.
Tommy Papalopoulos.
But it's not as
It's
Greek
close.
as that. It's like Papalogelitis or something.
Yeah, because it's Flemish.
It's Flemish, Belgian.
Belgian. Huh? Yeah, it is very Papatopoulos, but it's less Greek.
And Baldwin's got another one. I can see why you cut that away.
Oh, that's a half shot at least.
But he does talk to him about, like, you ever worry about getting caught? Actually, he says, do you ever think about getting caught? Which is a
All the
weird
time.
way to word that. You ever
All
think
the
about
time,
getting
always.
caught? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about it, but
Yeah, I thought about it and then I changed my mind. I don't want to get caught.
but he's like, if you're gonna play, you gotta pay. I'd go to jail if I had to because winning is all that matters.
Yeah, he's not going to go to jail if he has to.
No, he's not.
It's
Well,
not-
it's only because they won. He's like, cool, I can release myself now from this prison I've.
so if they
been
would have
in.
come in second, he would have gone into jail, done his time, come out,
Yep.
and been like, skydiving at 60.
Yep, 100%. I mean, he's already skydiving at 60. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, gentleman's 55.
We have another meeting
We're
with.
going to lose Tom Berenger soon, man. I'm sad.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
I
fucking,
saw him in something
the dude looked
recently.
old in Major League, and that was 1992.
Oh, you look great in Major League. Hold thy tongue, sir. I challenge you to a skydiving duel. We're just going to fucking parachute at each other and try and slap each other. Oh, missed.
Skydiving jousting.
You give me some sky jousting, dude. I'm having such a good time. Hollywood. Get some fucking
He
balls.
is 76 years old.
Yeah, and that's not that old, but like
Which
just
means
one
he
of the
was
things that
51 in this. All right, go ahead.
the old roommate I had, she was watching one of those new sniper movies, which is a remake of him doing
Yeah.
sniper, but he plays the guy's dad, so he's in it. I'm like, man, Tom is looking rough, dude.
May 31st, 49.
Nice.
Chicago.
But yeah, it'll be a sad day. It'll be a sad day.
So he meets up again with Ron Silver. He's like, yeah, so I was wrong. It turns out it was Red Line the whole time. My bad.
Yeah, so have you ever been seduced? Remember in the beginning where there was that girl with the big boobs and the silky underwears? He did that to like with me with his mind. Like I looked in the eyes and he had the underwear on in his eyes. Does that make sense?
And I love Silver's like, when's the first delivery? And he's
Last
like,
night.
Yesterday.
He covers this dog's ears because he's like,
Right?
Ron's gonna yell at me, dude.
Did he bite his dog? Like, what is he loving on this dog for?
It's only in this scene.
I think it's to show, it's the movie showing, look, they're not abused and neglected like other greyhounds. They get pets.
Oh, okay.
It's so you don't feel too bad. Because, I mean, greyhounds had a terrible, probably still do have a terrible life.
But he's like, they know they can't stop us. I mean, them.
Right? Us.
Oh,
Did I say
no.
us?
Oh, no, I'm
Did-
getting too deep.
This is how it happens. It happens, and then it's happening, and then it happened.
And that's what happened.
And that's what
And
happened.
that's what happens. It's just happenstance.
But this is where Tom Berenger is talking about, like what you said earlier with him, because they're getting ready to jump again. He's just sitting on the edge of this plane with no parachute, which is terrifying.
And everybody on the team's watching. I'm like, one
And they're
little
all
bump and we're
shoved in
out.
the back.
Yeah, they're as far from the bay as possible, and he's just like dangling his legs off, like.
I knew I wasn't gonna get it, but I wanted a scene of him like just to like to pump up Baldwin, be like, "Come get me,"
Pump it
and
up.
fucking
Right?
right out of the plane. Wouldn't that have been a sick ass scene? Like now he's
Yes.
got to go very much like Yancey Butler does.
He has to redline it.
This
Yeah.
is the only. Oh no, I don't think Point Break 2015 had one either. This is the only. But besides that, maybe this is the only one that doesn't have a chute-less skydive.
Because it's much more practical. It's a $9 million budget.
Well, because these guys are skydivers, and they're like, we never wrote that into the other script. And why do all these skydiving movies do that? Nobody would do it.
That doesn't happen.
Nobody does that.
Ugh, that's not wrestling.
But he's given him this little speech, and it's what you were talking about earlier. He's like, it's not in the books that Cal reads or the mechanics that Star taught you. It's all about feeling the things that you can feel and
Gotta see your
how many
line,
things you
man.
can cut away. You got to cut away everything from your life, not just some of it. And
Stop having sex with that hot ass chick Star. All right.
Cut it
You
away.
can skywank.
Cut it away.
Cut it away.
So there's more jumping and drug dealing or drug delivering
Drug jumps.
montaginess.
You
This
already
is-
established that term.
Yeah, there's more drug jumping or drug shooting. That's what
And
it
then we
was.
get to, is this the bust?
Yeah, well, yeah, because he calls. There's a real quick thing where he calls Silver, and he's like, "Hey, man, like, there's this thing's going down. Whatever. This is the one they're gonna bust him on."
Yeah.
And he's been wearing a wire this whole time, and
He's
he's
like, the wire
"This
helps
is-"
me stay connected
Yeah, it's the
because
only,
I'm losing myself. As he's looking at himself in the mirror doing the poses.
I'm gonna golf clap Whitney because her delivery was better than fucking Baldwin's ever was. Because he's like staring into the mirror. It connects me to everything. You, the jump, electricity, Felicity. What was I saying? I checked out. I'm so sorry. Oh, we're doing a movie. Oh, fuck. Yeah. See ya.
Yep.
So yeah, there's this big party, and they got to skydive onto the roof to deliver these drugs. The cops are there, or
Oh,
sorry,
we overshot. We'll take the elevator up. Sorry.
The customs agents are there listening, but there's interference because somebody else there is wearing a wire.
Yep.
And there's no time to gain tension because these guys land on the roof and
Do a
the
really
FBI,
cool flip off.
It's the FBI.
FBI. You think the FBI is going to be okay with the U.S. Customs fucking up their whole sting?
Well, no, it's funny too.
People are
'cause
getting fired, man.
The FBI guys come in and like Ron Silver comes in to try to stop them or like let them know
He
that
even
his
puts his
agent's there.
shield out first.
But he's got his gun and his badge, and the guy's like, "There's a gun." I know he held up his badge and he yelled U.S. Customs. The FBI was like, "What?" And that's why
I am a U.S. Customs agent.
they
Yeah.
fired because it was U.S. Customs. They're like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Did you hear what he just said? I think he just said U.S. Customs agent. That's a really bad fake. If you're going to pretend to be anybody, don't be U.S. Customs agent. Shoot him.
So it's not a fake. Why would somebody pretend?
It's not a fake? What do you mean? We have a customs agency? We give them guns? We allow them to go undercover and skydive with guns. That's what's happening. This guy's getting paid to fucking skydive. It's awesome.
But during the shootout, Ron Silver and Redline face off, holding the guns at each other. Vic jumps in and pushes Redline through this like glass window, which I guess is what caused his brain damage for the rest of the movie.
Well, he slams down on the ground.
Yeah, I guess he
also.
lands pretty hard, yeah. And they base jump off this thing, which is pretty fucking cool. These two dudes
Very
just
cool.
plummeting. It's part of our opening video. If you guys watch this on YouTube, or like I said, I'm gonna pop it up on a reel or something. So
Give us a shot on Patreon. We have 2 different levels. We have a $3 level,
2.
which is called
2 levels.
Fight the Ninja.
Fight
Nope.
the Ninja.
Yes.
Yes, Fight the Ninjas.
And then the
Because
other one is
Under the Gun. And you get ad-free and extra bonus episodes when you do the 5 tier.
Yeah, ad free
Look
for
at
only
Whitney.
$5 a month. But like right after he drops off Redline and he gives him some pills, he goes back and Ron Silver's got a great thing. He starts coming. He's like, "That's a police line. Don't cross it."
Yeah.
I go very very Bronson with it. But yeah, don't. That's a police line. Don't cross it.
It's a hard thing to. We're going to have to cover more Ron Silver because I like him, and I want to work on that accent. It's like kind of just a watered down Bernie Sanders,
Yeah, and I
Bernie
can't. My mouth
Sanders,
just
they
automatically
say.
turns into Bronson.
which I'm fine with. If Bronson, hey, there's a line you'd cross. Don't cross it. That's what happens when it happens, and it's happening. Boom, get it so
I don't hear a difference. I think that is Silver.
It's like it's like when we were talking last night about our voices that come up for people who we don't have one for, and it's almost
Yeah.
always just Charles Bronson.
It's an easy one to do. Sometimes I just, sometimes I like doing a Ray Romano or a Jay Leno, so I'll slip them in whenever I can.
But like Baldwin here is like,
That's a line you don't cross. It's happening. When it happens, it already happened. Deborah!
Deborah, what's happening?
Raymond, don't cross that line, Raymond.
I'm gonna cut away, Raymond.
I'll cut you away.
I wish I could cut you away. My brother's too tall to skydive. He jumps out of the plane. He already hit the ground. Oh, is this thing on?
But like Baldwin is like, you can't be mad at me because I still have my cover. He's like, no, your cover has you.
Boom.
Boom.
Because you crossed the line.
Yeah, I'm your partner, not him. Yeah, son of a bitch. Put a
Because
gun
like the
in
most
my
important
face.
thing, most important thing is my cover's still intact. He's like, no, most important thing is I'm your fucking partner, and he pointed a gun at me.
Yeah.
So happy that you have your cover intact. Go, you know what? Go back to having sex with that sky hippie.
So basically, he's like, I'm going to go arrest your man. So Stephen Baldwin goes and he's like, I'm quitting skydiving, but I'm not going to quit you, Star.
No,
and she's
you
like,
are.
yeah, you will. Because if you could cut this away, you could cut me away. And cut away, cut away, cut away.
Cut away, cut away,
Five
cut away,
shots,
cut away,
motherfucker.
Chug,
You can
bitch.
cut me away, and away I'll be cut. I'll be cut in a way anyway.
And like Redline comes in and he's having a mental breakdown because he's like, yeah, just quit. Because you it's not real, nothing's real. All that's real is this is real, and he like passes out.
He
and I'm like,
is
what
concussed.
just happened?
Well,
yeah,
'cause
he
he-
should
dude,
be
well,
he
he's-
should be at the hospital.
Concussed. He's losing some blood. He chugged a bottle of fucking Rohypnol. I mean, he is loosey goosey
They
right
have
now.
nationals
But-
tomorrow.
I do like it where he's like, you don't think that I could quit or I want to quit? You think this is my fucking choice? Like, I thought so until you said that. But he's just like, you can't quit this. It's the only thing fucking real. The only way out is how Turbo went. Turbo took the only fucking way out of this life.
The only way
You
out
and I,
is
we are
in.
tripped.
So then I get really lost because the crew is taking parachutes off of the plane.
Yeah, because
And-
I figured it out. It's because Redline is hurt, and so they're unpacking everything.
Okay, because like they're taking the stuff off, and Vic comes up, and the kid's like, "Yeah, everything's loaded up," but they're literally taking things off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "No, go get Redline
get Star, go
and
get
get
Redline."
Star," and he starts throwing them back on, and I was just like, "Are we?" There's a missing scene here somewhere, but it doesn't matter because we need to cut to more skydiving.
We've been 10 minutes without skydiving right now. It's egregious. Can we please get a plane up in the air with people on it? Thank you. What's all this talkie? We need jumpy.
Jumpy.
And I love when they go to this, and it's all these people doing all these different shit, which is really cool. Like all the parachutes stacked together to make the big pyramid and all that. But one of these people is skydiving with a dog, and that dog looks like it's having the time of its fucking life.
I've seen some videos of this before.
Goodest girl.
That there was one recently that's like dog's bucket list was to go in an airplane. I was like, that's stupid because that dog does not have a bucket list. And I look at the video, I'm like, that dog is having the time of its life. It 100% wants to do this.
I saw a documentary of this guy.
A documentary?
A documentary. And this guy is like, yeah, I rescued. It was like a border collie. It's like I rescued him, and one of the things that I always do is he base jumps, and the dog would always be left up there, like watching and like kind of whining. And so he was like, "Fuck it," and he tried it one time.
So one day the dog
harness,
just jumped off,
and the dog fucking absolutely loved it. Like he steps and he's got like he gets in the thing. Like, all right, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Buckle
Actually,
up.
that dog can jump on his own. This is all you need.
He's got like a.
Joe, when I rescue you, I'm gonna kill you.
But yeah, it's the big meet.
Easy.
The Golden Knights, we find out, have been doing 13s in practice. I'm assuming this guy is a real skydiver. That's one of the announcers.
I have to assume there's somebody excited, like one of the 50 people that watched this when it premiered in USA Network was like, "Oh, that's Schneef, and he's a professional skydiver."
I would love to see one of these, by the way. Just sitting like this, just woo.
It looks hot and full of sun.
I just don't. It doesn't seem that exciting. Like watching the movies is exciting, but you're watching
Yes.
the skydiving, and that's cool. But like they're so far away.
Yeah, but they're doing cool shit up there.
The technology is so much better to watch the shit up there from my fucking tablet. You know, when you go there, you're just like, look at that, just some specks up there. Looks like somebody's having a skywank.
Why am
That's
I
why
wet?
I brought
What
my
is this?
umbrella.
Why is it salty?
Honey, bring the tarps. You know how those Miami speedsters are. They're a bunch of meth addicts that skydive. You know they're having skywanks.
Guys, I think Boom Boom's back on the team because, well, that wasn't bird shit that just landed on my car.
Oh my god, a human
Oh.
shit could totally damage a
To
car.
decimate your vehicle.
I was gonna say, just wrecks your shit like
Especially if
Armageddon.
it's from
Shields.
just eating straight protein powder. That's a solid rock.
Armageddon.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like a fucking Hoover picking up kitty litter when he eats.
But Casper Van Dien sees Vic and he's like, "Hey man, how's your secret super undercover mission going?" And Vic's like, "Shut the fuck up. What are you doing right now?"
But it's not even that. Like, it's just like, did you find what you're looking for? He's a little bit subtle, a little. But then Baldwin flips to such a degree, he was like, "We're going to beat you,
Yeah.
bitch." Why did we go right there? There was no escalation.
As soon as he's like, "Air Miami's gonna kick your ass," and he's like, "The fuck you say to me?" I was like, "You
What
don't
the
want to
fuck?
piss off an angry man who has a gun that's given to him that he's allowed to carry all the time.
All the time.
This is the guy that's going to have a sky fight.
He is unhinged. Like,
Oh, yeah. He's the best.
Well, it's because more skydive montage, and then after they get the 13-9 or whatever it was, 6-6, he picks up the walkie-walkie, and he's like, "Hey, Redline, you know that
Oh, like a little
Vic-
CB, yeah.
that little Vic Pearson's guy you got? And then up comes Customs. I was like, what? So you were going to tell him that he's undercover and then just push him out of the plane? Like, what? Where was your end game
I think
right here?
his end game was them to fall apart. If anything, the jump doesn't happen. I don't think he hopes he gets killed. I think he hopes that they like punch each other and like, you know what? I'm not jumping with you. Cool, you're disqualified. The Golden
Yeah.
Knights win again.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. But I
Because
like
if you throw somebody out of a plane, you better hope they don't have a parachute. If you want to kill them.
I like when when they're getting in each other's faces and he's like, "What happened to Turbo?" And Redline just comes out of nowhere and he goes, "Dead."
He's dead.
We killed him.
But then fucking Baldwin escalates. He's like, yeah, he was too fucking slow, so we killed him.
like,
Well, these guys.
That's how much this shit means to
we
me,
saw
dude.
it. We saw it in Drop Zone more than Vertical Terminosity. But like, these guys have like a nonchalance about death. They have to because shit happens. There was something I was reading and I didn't hear it in the movie. I expected to hear it because it was in like I think it was in the trivia. Someone was talking about like a toast that they have that skydivers have that's like blue skies, black death, or something like that.
Isn't that what they did in Drop Zone?
I thought, yeah, Drop Zone had something like that.
It was in the trivia for this though, and it might have been why because someone was like, I don't know, it's Guy Manos. He wrote one of them. Oh, both of them. But like, yeah, so like their whole thing is like make light of it because shit happens, but we're gonna keep jumping.
You're literally dancing with death every jump.
You died doing what you loved, except for in Rodman's
Dancing
case
with
because
my death. Wow.
Rodman didn't die doing what he loved. He died just about to do what he loved.
What he
That's the
loved
hunger
was smoking cigars and fucking white bitches, and there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle.
But Van Dien has like a baby level freak out. He's like, "You're gonna lose. You're a loser."
Loser.
He didn't react. I don't know what to do.
I dropped my best lines. I called him a loser twice.
Maybe that's why he gets on the CB.
Yeah, when we do see Redline try to get on the wrong plane, and it's like, well, this can't be good.
This isn't good for anybody.
And I think they're doing this so like it's not so sad when he releases his parachute at the end. They're like, yeah, he might have been dead anyway. Mm-hmm. But like,
There's definitely some brain swell.
yeah, because their first
And
jump.
then going up and down and all that fucking
Yeah.
pressure, that's not helping.
I didn't think about that.
Their first jump, he's slow to get out, and it kind of costs them a little bit, but they still do way better than any time we've seen in the movie.
Yep.
And then the Army jumps
Yeah.
and beats them by like 1/100th of a second. And then we got round 2, and they go even faster, but Vic is getting hot dog on them, and he comes in hot dog, and he hits the group and fucking hurts Star, and so she's like, "What the fuck is your problem, cowboy?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he dislocated my shoulder.
and then we have the Army team goes, and they have a great time, and that's where I got my opening from though, because this fucking announcer guy, they're on TV apparently.
Holy shaving cream.
And I love that the because he's like the color commentator, so then the professional
Yeah.
guy next to him, the Bob Euchre, if you will, looks over and is just like, that was close.
God, you have Bob Euchre doing a skydiving competition. You just got another star.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. I don't know how guys can lay off wins this easy. I'll need a tornado up his ass to catch that one.
If they would have had him doing the skydiving announcing, that would have completed our major league thing to such a degree.
Oh,
that
yeah,
it would have been
easily.
insane.
It would have
It also would
insane.
bump up any movie.
The third round, they both fuck up. Casper Van Dien fucks up his jump, and then Redline misses the grab. So it's all down to the last round. Are you guys surprised? I didn't know that's how the movie was going to go.
No, neither did I.
Shocked.
Shocked.
But the Army goes out and does a fucking crazy shit. They get like less than 12 seconds. And
They're
but
like 10-6 or some just.
I think it's like
like
11.6.
okay, but like we said at the top of this, like it is
think it's a 10.
jumping exponentially fast. It
Yeah.
is not just like because this guy, the shaving cream guy, talks about it. He's like, well, they thought this was impossible, and we're gonna see some shit. We're gonna
Like
see
someone gets a
some.
15, and they're like, that would have been good.
He's like, we're gonna see some records broken, but it's just fucking going fast.
But yeah, that's the thing. He's like, that 15 was good last year.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
that was last year. Now we've found a way to get better meth in Miami.
But up on the plane, It's Caligula is like, dude, there's no way because we fucked up. Like, because the last one it was like 15 something for the army, but it was like 17 something for the Miami guys. So he's like,
We
there's
need
no way we
sub
can
10.
do this. Yeah, we have to get under 10, so it's over, and they're all sad.
Stallone comes out. Nothing's over.
But when Ron Silver comes in, instead of saying he's undercover, he's like, he's not a 7, he's an 8. Ho. But that's when Tom Berenger tells him, he's like, dude, I know who you are.
I knew the whole time. I thought I
know.
could save you.
I thought I
Wait,
could
what? What movie are we doing?
We thought I could save you.
That's all I thought was that part where it's like, I knew the whole time. I just thought I could save you.
We all knew.
Don't make it a trope.
So him and Redline and Vic are going to do the neck and neck jump to race down, try to cut some time.
Because that worked really well last time.
Yeah. Well, see, Turbo didn't do it because he didn't cut everything away.
No, he still had a gold Rolex and a yellow Ferrari.
He was doing it for the wrong reasons.
He was doing it for the
Yeah.
money.
He was doing it for the Ferrari. He was. That's the thing. That's why Berenger, this fucking sky monk, was okay with his death. He's like, he didn't really believe. Like, yeah, he cut away, but he really liked the money and the skydiving.
Yeah.
He needed both. The adventure, the adrenaline. He's an adrenaline junkie, not a believer.
But they do it. They hit a 9.9, but they have to hold the formation for 5 seconds, I think
5
they said.
seconds. Yeah.
And this shit almost falls apart, dude. They like, and these
they're on their
skydivers,
backs.
yeah, these skydiving
Look at that, it's Undertaker, and he's on his back.
these skydiving stuntmen do a really good job. Either that or they just flip the camera, but you see the ground, so like, because they're all upside down, which can't be the safest way to be falling.
It's the
To the
fastest
ground.
way.
Another sky duel. Oh no, it's Casper Van Dien. He's got a steel chair. He's coming out of the sky. He's just flying down with the fucking chair.
Dude, a steel chair at 168 miles an hour.
You're dead.
Well, he's dead. Someone call his mama.
Wait, did they take a watermelon up with them? No, that was Vic's head.
He's doing his best Gallagher.
You're all in the splash zone. Splat.
Honey, aren't you glad we brought those ponchos?
Splat.
We thought it was just for the skyjacks and the boom booms. Turns out it's brain matter too.
What was that Vic guy's last name? Gallagher. I thought so.
I thought so. Gallagher sounds right. Casper Van Gallagher.
But yeah, they complete it. Vic keeps asking. He asks Star. He's like, "Who won?" And she's like, "We did." And he's like, "No, who won?" And she's like, "I don't know." So he like zips off to have another conversation. He like directs himself to like, "I'm gonna go over to this part of the party and have a conversation with Redline."
Did you not see that steering montage? I am a skydiving agent.
And they do their legs interlocked.
Yeah, they do the tandem thing, or not tandem, but like the dual thing again. And Vic asks, and he's like, "We won." And he's like, "No, but who won?" And Redline says, "You did."
You're under arrest.
Yeah, you're under arrest. Redline releases his chute, where he goes to do it, and Vic's like, "You're too low to pull your reserve chute." And he's like, "I'm not gonna need it."
Where we're
Splat.
going, we don't need reserve shoots.
Splat. It should have been a fucking splat. It was not.
Just Gallagher. Let me take care of the special effects for this movie. And then he pulls his parachute. Splat! There's a family over there with ponchos. Splat!
Yeah, because I don't know how high they were at this point. It's too low for the reserve chute, but that's still probably like 800 feet.
Yeah.
And he just plummeted
It's gonna
down.
help.
And he landed on that fucking. He bullseye on the
He
landing
got the
pad.
bullseye. Well, he went straight for it. You saw it. He was like, bullet.
But yeah, Tom Berenger's just taking a nap, dude. Like there would be his body would at least be contorted.
Yeah.
We saw it bounce in terminal vertical terminosity. We saw that body bounce.
Yeah.
Bodies don't bounce; they go splat.
And the most USA this movie gets is when he releases his chute, and then we have like the montage in Vic's head of all the scenes that he's had with Tom Berenger. And I'm like, this is a made for USA movie.
I did get Bernie nosed. I didn't want him to die.
Of course, you got Bernie nose.
I didn't want
He
him to
wanted him to die. He was. I think Derek. I didn't even think about it. Derek's right. That Tom Berenger was dying.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
was it, and you even touched on with the fucking air pressure, altitude. Like that's gonna fuck with you too. You're hemorrhaging already. So yeah, I think it was him. Just like I'm not dying in a fucking jail cell. I'm
Yeah.
dying on a fucking bullseye. Because we won the gold. And then the fucking flat line where he walks over and someone's like, who won between you two? And Baldwin's like, we did.
Oh, I thought he said he did.
No, he said
No, he
we
says
did.
we did.
Oh, I
Because
wrote
that's
down
what
he did. I
everybody
thought-
kept saying.
It's hard to understand Stephen Baldwin with his little lips.
I understand.
And the
No, but because when he asked Star who won, she's like, we did. And he's like, nah, between us two. Then he asked Tom Berenger who won.
Yeah.
He's like, we did. It's like, no, between us. So when the crowd, the group asked him, he's like, we did.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, you are part of us." And then he's standing there, facing activist Ron Silver.
Just
And
queefing into the camera.
He's like, "Do I go to my cop family or do I go to Cutaway and Sky family?" Yeah. No hesitation, dude.
Cutting away because he goes over, he's like, all right, forget that fucking dead dude right there. Like we forgot the other dead dude back there earlier. Let's talk about next year.
I saw this guy with Michigan group. He's not as fast, but I think we could teach him.
Yeah, he starts talking about next year. I do.
364 more days till fucking skydiving season. Gotta toughen up.
Real quick, it's funny because of our deduction of Boom Boom's name. Because I had written down the line. Because Boom Boom comes up to me, he's like, "What's this all mean?" And he's like, "It means you're number 2," which is very funny.
And we set up for a really good sequel.
That we never got.
Cutaway 2, Boom Boom's Revenge.
Boom
no,
Boom Boom Boogaloo.
Boom Boom Boom. Electric Boogaloo. But it's because now you got fucking Baldwin, who's like, he's the guru now. So what's he gonna have to do? He's gonna have to have some sort of like sex trafficking ring or rob banks or something.
Well, in the end of
You
this
can't
movie,
go legit.
This confuses me because
Yeah.
so
makes no
okay,
sense.
so is he gonna get arrested?
Oh, they
'Cause-
have a sponsor now,
yeah, but like
so they don't have to do the thing anymore.
Is it the guy from Point Break sequel?
he cuts away and joins the skydiving people.
Yeah.
But the customs people know that he trafficked a bunch of drugs. So does he get arrested? Is he getting fired?
No.
Does he have to tell everybody that he was undercover the whole time, or is he just going to continue living his life as Vic Pearson instead of Vic Cooper or whatever? You know what I mean? Like
I'm trying to catch all the sky drugs, guys. You don't understand. I can't leave.
the ending of this
Sky
makes
drugs
no
are a
sense.
problem.
They spent all this money on this operation. Turbo's dead. Redline is dead. The only person who's still alive is Vic. Well, he was an agent, but he definitely brought a bunch of drugs in and didn't arrest anyone. So
This is true.
Cut scene though. They have information now on like the cartel twins and yada yada.
Yeah, they got everybody.
Okay, yeah, I guess he can give him that. All right.
He can give them that. That's it.
So that is the end of
We gotta
Sky
Cutaway. No, not Sky Timber.
Oh.
we gotta start with Whitney's fucking recommendation because she finished this movie and texted our group, "What did I just watch?" So she's the wild card here.
I fucking loved it. That's why I was like, what did I just watch this fever dream of a like I mean, I loved it in the sense that it was exactly what I wanted in a skydiving movie. More skydiving, less dialogue. Yes, were plot lines dropped and picked up and dropped again like hot potato? Definitely. But did I follow along? Yes. I understood everything. I even asked if I should get high first, and I didn't. But it's fun sober, but it's hilarious high or drunk.
I wouldn't know.
But I definitely recommend this. You get a full recommend for me.
Since
Nice.
Jack brought this movie to us, I'll go next. We'll save him for the dismount. I recommend it. It's not a good movie, but it's a very fun movie. Like we talked about, like she said, the plot lines just reappear and disappear like fucking ninjas in the night. I think in my
Selling
letterbox
cocaine in Miami.
Oh my god, I knew it was coming.
in my letterbox review, I called it the most skydiving movie I've ever seen because that's what it
Uh-huh.
is. It's a movie written and directed this time by the skydivers. So they're like, yeah, plot. Okay, can we skydive now?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fucking air pranks, and They're really fun. It's not as adrenaline. Like there's no cars dropping out of planes. There's no
Right.
shootless jumps. There's none of that. But there's a lot of it. So if you enjoy
Right.
watching people skydive and laughing at bad acting and trying to understand plot,
The laughing
Plus-
at bad acting is very important, I think.
also if you get some peeks of some sexy, nearly naked women.
And,
And
sometimes
one
naked,
naked.
Yeah.
apparently.
But yeah, so that's my recommendation.
I don't need to say too much more than what you guys already said. I will say that I did recommend it to you guys, but then I was a little nervous today because I watched it mostly sober, and I was like, fuck, dude, I hope this holds up. I hope I didn't just recommend a stinker, because Derek was texting me about watching, at that point, Vertical Terminosity. That's what you were watching.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he's
when you
talking
actually
about these-
recommended this, yeah.
Yeah, like when we were first, like a year ago now. But I was like, fuck, dude, I hope this stacks up, because Vertical Terminosity and Drop Zone were fucking bangers. So I was like, well, damn, maybe I picked the stinker of the month. I didn't.
No,
Like
you
this
didn't.
is this is far from it. You guys touched on why it's so good, and yeah, just full recommend. It's what this podcast loves. These
You
are the
can
bad
watch
movies
it
we
alone,
love.
and you can watch it with friends.
It's
Yeah.
not it's the least
It's
a movie of those three movies.
Yeah.
and that is fine.
But
we love
it's
those
a
here.
really cool, kind of like Point Break, which the 2015, which we did not recommend. But this is like that, but without being so self-serious. It's just a
Right.
montage of people doing cool stunts. That movie could have
And-
been cool if everybody wasn't so brooding. And this
the lack of oversaturation in this one.
yes,
Correct.
You
Yeah.
can tell what
It
time
was
of day it
great.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not always dusk and or dawn.
Unlike that movie Surfer we watched with Matthew McConaughey. Sorry, Surfer, comma dude.
Yeah, stay tuned for that one day.
All right.
Ooh, are we gonna do January again?
I did find out that
Oh,
there
we
were.
do.
I did find
Surfer
out that there were
Dude.
2 more 1989 underwater disaster movies that I didn't know about.
Okay. So we're gonna do
Drownuary,
that.
the sequel. Drown Harder.
2.
So stay tuned next week as we conclude, unfortunately, Sky Timber, talking about
Big
our
sad.
schlock and load entry in a schlocky ass month. So I had to go super schlock with Double Team, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, and once again, Mr. Dennis Rodman.
Whitney,
As-
have you seen this?
Yeah, I watched this with him last year.
Oh, you lucky dog. I own this.
So this is one that I will be getting an edible before we watch.
I might see if Bleep can join us. I'm not sure.
It's available right now. It's kind of confusing. I looked it up on Just Watch, which is the app that we use to find this stuff out. And on the little thing, it said it was available on Tubi and a couple other places. But when I clicked it, it wasn't there. We talked about this
So it's
before.
coming up.
Maybe it's going to be there soon. Maybe it'll be there by the time this episode comes out. But even if not, it's on Prime.
Oh, this is the first of the month. Like this is we're in the beginning of a new month recording
It's the
wise.
first of
Yeah.
the month.
I mean,
Get
it's
up,
so
get
maybe
up.
It's not on Prime. Sorry, it's on Amazon and Apple for $3.60 or $4 to rent, or $5 to buy.
That's what
So
happened to me.
I'm gonna say buy that. Yeah, I'm not giving my recommendation in advance. I am, but
If
it's
you like
Van
us,
Damme, dude. If you like Jean-Claude Van Damme and you like fucking Mickey Rourke fighting a tiger or whatever's happening at the end of that movie,
It's close.
there is a whole other movie in the middle that's kind of not super exciting, but the main movie is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So
I love that movie.
we'll be there to talk about it next week. Double Team.
Double team. Look, I'm not the only one wearing silk underwears for once.
And Rodman's like, underwear.
facts.
It's called Overwear.
And I don't always plug our other podcast. It is available here now on this same feed, but I'm going to plug it this time because all 3 of the people on this screen will be on this Wednesday's
I was a
episode
guest, guys.
for Han Took Shots First when we are talking about The Mandalorian Chapter 13. So we're working our way through that Disney Plus content.
Spoiler: introduction to Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's why
I
she's
had
there.
to be on it.
You can go check out our Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople, where we have a ton more content. And we just got 2 new patrons that I want to shout out.
Welcome.
We got Dan C., also known as Spicy Dan from the Geeks with Beards podcast.
Thank you, Dan.
Spicy Dan.
And we got a new one, literally as of the morning of recording this, Brian M.
Thank you, Brian.
M.
I'm obviously not going to give away people's last names, but, if we have multiple Brians or Dans,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Thank you
guys.
both.
Both subscribe to
Golf
the
clap.
Under the Gun tier.
Under the gun.
Again.
Yes, where that is our $5 tier where you get these episodes ad free. You also
Plus-
get Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show where we talk about forgotten or never known
Latchkey Vids.
television shows from the 90s. And currently we are very close to wrapping up Cop Rock. We are on episode 9, Marital Blitz.
Sad panda.
Yeah. And after we wrap that up, we'll start doing probably more just like we're going to pick and choose, cherry pick episodes from various shows.
Like maybe the Quantum Leap episode where he comes back as a kid with Down syndrome and he's dropping hard R's.
Okay. And
Do you not know that episode?
I don't.
I definitely
I don't
remember
remember
that
that one.
episode.
We watched a lot of that recently, a couple years ago.
He
but-
almost looks like Donkey Lips.
And
Like, we'll
actually,
get there.
Spicy Dan kind of recommended one to me, although it is 2001, but I looked at it and it looks like it was made in the 90s, and it has Yancey Butler from
Go on.
Drop Zone and Hard Target. It's the Witchblade TV show.
Ooh.
Oh, never knew.
Yeah, me neither. He was listening to our Drop Zone episode and he commented that he knew Yancey Butler from Witchblade. That's where he first saw her, and I was like, well, we're going to have to talk about one of those. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the $3 tier, which is where you get your mental health episode, which is where we talk about good movies, movies that we love. This month, Point Break 1991.
Just stare into those eyes.
Look at that. Episode 169.
Yes.
It is sexy.
This is sexy episode 169.
Yeah, it is.
And you also get the episodes of Hunt Took Shots First, ad-free at the $3 level and early. So make sure to tune in for that. Plus, there's a bunch of other content. I'm always putting up extra stuff. We have you guys help choose episodes, etc., etc. Patreon.com/worst people.
And when we do giveaways, when you comment, a Patreon gets 2 votes.
That's right.
Do you know what our
Two of them.
episode 69 was?
No.
Wild Angels.
It was sexy.
Darn.
It was something. Yeah. It was something.
Put a
joint in my mouth. Weekend at Bernie's.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next week, when we discuss Double Team, I've been Derek.
I'm scared.
I'm Jack.
I'll see you on the flight line.
I'm getting double teamed right now. Was this just like a fever dream for skydivers?
What?
We'll talk
No.
about it.
Also, we've watched a lot weirder ones than this.
Yeah, that's true.
Wild Angels.
That's a fucking
Empire of Ants. Any of the ones Derek made us watch. Weird as fuck. Dude.
Tingler.
I did
Ooh, the
watch it,
Tingler. Of course you did. I was in it, yes. Mm.
Welcome back to
Vincent Price is right. $1, Bob.
It wasn't me.